Hey guys, my name is Evan DeGraff, and welcome to Take 3 Productions Schmoedown Spectacular Reaction. It is finally here. It is Schmoedown Spectacular 2. We have a great panel of hosts with us here today. First off, we're going to start with the man in the Santa hat, Matthew Kearns. Dude, this is probably arguably the biggest event of the year. How hyped are you?
I'm pretty hyped. I'm as hyped as it can be for basically what is going to be an entire day of my life devoted to just watching the Schmoedown. But I'm pretty excited. Riley is not competing, but someone else.
Clark, this has been promoted as one of the biggest, power pay-per-view events that the Schmoedown's gonna put up. You have, I know your bets are with Ricky in the Manager Bowl in the first match, but how's your overall just feeling going into Spectacular 2 this year?
It's a lot of anticipation. I mean, this video itself is as long as pretty much Spectacular was last year, and this is just part 1. So I'm very curious to see how all of these matches stack up. This seems like it's going to be a very, very unpredictable day of Schmoedown, and it looks like it's going to be killer.
Killer it is going to be. But we have part 1 right now is the first thing that we're gonna watch and react to. We obviously have the Manager Bowl with Ricky, Emma, Jay Washington, and and yours truly, Tom Dagnino. And the thing is, whoever wins gets to put one of their teams or players into a #1 contenders match. Now, question is, who do you think? Who do you want to win, or who do you want to win, or who will win? Matthew, I'm gonna throw it out to you first.
So I want Tom Dagnino to win. He's one of my favorite competitors. It'd be really awesome if he could get JT or Snyder, a title shot for singles. Who do I think? That's difficult because I think the problem is all 4 of these competitors, we haven't really seen them compete a lot. So I can't really quite say with any definite, circumstance. I can't say definitely this person will win. So
fair enough. What about you, Chris Clark? Obviously, you have all your bets in the Growling Commandos with yours truly, Ricky Hayberg. Do you truly think he's gonna win?
Well, great. Thank you for spoiling that, Evan. But yeah, I hope that Ricky is going to win, because if he wins, that means either he can give critically acclaimed the title shot, or what do you call it? A contender shot, or you could give Bibbs himself a contender shot, or you could even give Whitney a contender shot right off the bat in singles without him needing to play one single match. So if Ricky wins, all the cards are in his favor. If he doesn't, I'm gonna probably throw something at my camera. This needs to happen. I would be rooting for Tom to have Robert be a #1 contender, but I seriously doubt he would pick Robert over JTE or Mark Andreyko. But if Tom does win, God forbid, he better pick Rob or else.
Let's just break this down really fast. We have Jay Washington, who is representing the Misfits, and arguably himself too, because he is his own manager. We don't know about Ryan Chandler that much. We know Emma Fife is managing a secret competitor who I think we will find out in this video.
I think we have to.
We have to
find out who she's managing.
If we don't, then there's more to be revealed soon. And then obviously Tom Dagnino with the Lions then. And then last but not least, Ricky Hayberg with the Growling Commandos. Here's the thing. Who do I want to win? I'm going to personally be pulling for Emma Fife just because, look, I don't like her hosting interviews, styles, blah, blah, blah. People can complain about it. I'm done beating a dead horse. But I'm so invested in who she might be managing. That is who I want to win. But who do you think will win? Lions are going to be reigning supreme once Spectacular is done and over with. And I think it starts off with a Dagnino win. So that's where I'm at. But with that, guys, we are about to start watching one of the biggest Schmoedown events that have came out yet. Chris Clark, count us down once you're ready.
I will indeed, and OBS is acting up. hell is it doing? Looks like I am going to have to cut something out. It is what it is.
What happened?
It's frozen right now. It's good. Okay, give me 1 second. We're good. What I'm going to do is in between matches, I can slicey dicey and have it export while I do the next one because we're not streaming. It's all good. This is only one hiccup. It's all good. It's all good. No stress. No stress. Even though I'm pretty livid with this right now, it's all good. There we go. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, we are going to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play.
Hey guys, Mark Yodi Riley here, two-time former Schmoedown champion.
Great way to start.
And you know there are a lot of alliances out there in the Schmoedown.
Oh, we also forgot. I think Jason Inman's gonna have the inner Geekdom title by the end of this.
Spire. Alliance Heroes of the Spire is massively breaking into the top mobile charts right now with almost 400 unique heroes that you can combine in over 10,000 different ways on the battlefield. That's impressive. 2 coolest game modes, fighting to the death against crazy giant bosses, or battle real people and even your best friends in a PvP mode. And not to mention really massive combats.
Nice seeing the Schmoedown get more sponsors.
And now the sweetest thing, download Alliance via the links below and get a massive bonus of 50,000 gold and 50 gems right now.
What?
So what are you still doing here? Once you go out, download Alliance.
This is going to give them a lot of publicity.
Get in on it,
all right.
action, go for it.
Mark told me to do it, so I will be downloading.
Mark told you to do it.
What is up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans?
Oh, what's up?
Today
Rob.
is the day
It's
of
Rob.
the Schmoedown Spectacular,
Rob.
the 2nd annual. I'm so excited. It is the event of events for the entire year of the Schmoedown. An entire year's worth of Schmoedown magic all comes down to this. Again,
I'm surprised they're letting Emma do interviews
heading inside and chatting
just because she's a competitor today.
as we're getting ready to go into this big event. We're going to be talking to some of the competitors that we run into, some of the
Over
fans
under
that are out here for
5%
this
Tom
big
locks
event,
her in
asking
her
them
closet.
their predictions and some of their favorite moments of the year in Schmoedown. So let's go.
That'd be great.
Well, that wouldn't be great.
Hello, I'm Tim the Tank.
Hilarious.
Familiar with me?
Tim!
It's
Tim.
Remember that? Anyway, so yeah. I'm out here.
That was unexpected. I give him all the
California
credit.
weather, and I'm excited to see all these matches today.
I'm Aaliyah,
I'm Dan.
and we're
Aaliyah!
from the podcast.
Now, I have to tell you something about Aaliyah is during San Diego Comic-Con, Aaliyah cosplayed as the outlaw, John Roca. It was
awesome.
pretty amazing. We're just
We're
walking
just gonna
around, talking to people,
take
getting
it.
to
It's
feel
Kristen.
for going
Kristen!
into the Schmoedown today.
Taylor!
Obviously, we have the lovely Stacey Howard
And Taylor.
here.
It's all our friends
You know what? It's fine.
who are a lot cooler
Pop
than
open
us
a
right
beer.
now.
Enjoy,
I know.
enjoy your life. I
And
love
to
it. I
think,
love it.
I thought
What are some
getting
of your
name
favorite
dropped during a
matches of the
title
year?
match was
Of the
the
year
coolest
so
thing.
far,
And then Chris.
I have
Gentlemen!
to go Wolves of Steel versus Goldman. That was single-handedly one of the most tense matches watching that live, especially knowing that, especially when we did our reaction. I had 2 of my
Of
people
course,
who
he chooses
were
one
on
Ryu Law.
opposite sides, and it was so tense.
Oh
just
my
watching it,
God.
oh God, I want them to win. I want them to win, and just the emotion. It was just there, and especially with Riley's now full retirement, it broke my heart.
Oh,
It was amazing
yeah.
match.
You so happy about that? Hate you.
That's okay. That's okay.
David
You
Griffin.
want to take over for a little while?
Dale, in the background.
And there's Dale the dude.
It's just all our friends.
Late to the party's career here in the Schmoedown, who I just saw walk in right over here.
William Bibiani, the beast himself. One of the most
Chris,
impressive
Chris.
debuts in Schmoedown history.
One of the most impressive people in Schmoedown history. Thank you very much.
Indeed.
I beg you.
Oh.
Things.
What have been some of your favorite matches this year?
I mean, honestly, the most recent matches, the ones between Sam Levine and Roca, that was a huge one for me because both those guys are my favorite. So that was a really hard call. That whole week, the Brianne Kalinowski match was also just, all our hearts were so in that one on both sides. So it was a good week.
What are some of your favorite matches that have taken place this year?
Well, my friends late to the party taking out critically acclaimed was pretty memorable. I'll say that.
Tim?
Proud of the way they did. They rocked it.
Tim?
Not even
My
just their
favorite
match,
reaction.
but I just really enjoyed watching Harloff on his journey to the belt. That's probably been the highlight of the entire year for me, because seeing him take the belt, the commissioner holding it, and
Oh, there's
see if
Pat.
he can hang on to it. But
I mean, what is your prediction?
I
for
see
that
Riley
match
in the
today? Is Christian
background.
gonna walk away
That's 'cause I'm a
still
weirdo.
movie trivia
I
Schmoedown
noticed his
champion of the
stuff.
world, or is he gonna get ousted by the inglorious one, Sam Levine?
I mean, anything can happen in the showdown. So, I mean, Levine is hot right now, so I'm gonna give a slight edge to Levine. I think he's in a pull, maybe an upset, I guess it could be considered, and take out the commissioner.
Who can forget, how Christian won the belt? I mean, against Merle, it was nuts. I mean, such a low-scoring game, but one of the most intense matches I've ever seen. I mean,
which
it's
of
crazy.
us picked Christian?
I think I mean, if you listen back to the recording, I mean, that's very vague, and I think I made points that were good on both sides.
So this is the culmination of a whole year of Schmoedown. Obviously, Stacey Howard had one of the biggest upsets of the year here when she beat Baby
We're all being
Karen
reminded of bad
Zelvin.
stuff that happened this year.
I know there were a lot of broken brackets this year, and ladies, as
Not that that was a bad
outside
thing, but for Evan.
correspondents, tell me, how busted were your brackets?
So I had Ellis winning the whole
Ooh.
thing. I'm sorry, I love you. But he's my favorite.
I wish she brought Freya.
Because I love you so much. But
Now, this
Aw.
gentleman here, he has
Kristen!
attended in person
Kristen.
more Schmoedown matches than I think anybody in the history of the world.
Pat's amazing.
So, being an expert, what are your thoughts going into today? Which of the matches are you most excited about?
Look, it's got to be Christian and Sam. We've been waiting for this, to see Sam finally rising up the ranks and to take on Christian of all people. It's going to be great.
I'm not actually playing today, which is crap.
I'm so sorry about that, Biggs. I'm not that sorry.
Going away. Well, you didn't make it. All you did, you got one
hear
match
this.
ahead of me, and then you just left. All you did was waste our shot.
I did what I was set out to do, and that's take down critically acclaimed in
That's
all
it.
its
That's all
glory.
you had, because we needed to take down everybody,
Did
and
you-
instead, all you did was stymie us.
Did you see the match with Wolves of Steel? We wasted all our energy on critically acclaimed.
I know you screwed up big time. What was the matter with you?
We'll join you next year.
Okay. We're friends. We're friends, except we're not friends. We are enemies.
We have the most important attendee at the Schmoedown Spectacular today. Falcor is here. Falcor, who you got in the big title match? Is it going to be Sam Levine or is it going to be Christian Harloff?
well, I think it's going to be Sam because you can never misjudge a person by their size.
I see. So you're going with Sam because he's small and shouldn't be underestimated.
Cobster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I have to tell you, this event is so well attended that we are currently turning this office upside down, looking for more chairs so that people can sit and enjoy the Schmoedown Spectacular. Who you got?
Oh, I'm going with Sam. I'm going with the underdog. Come on, Sam. You got this. We all love Christian. We've seen Christian do this before.
Is he an underdog? One really.
Popular answer. Sam is definitely very hungry for that victory. He wants a belt.
Do you mind if I have a word with Whitney
Oh.
Seibel?
Ooh, Whitney.
Sure.
Whitney. Yeah, Whitney. Sorry, Emma.
That's okay.
So, did you want a hug, an autograph? What are you here to talk about? I already got the hug from Bibiani. We're good. But I just want to know, after the last match, the one where you got a really easy question. You know what? In my match against Team Action, they just had to say energy drinks and they beat us. So it was karma coming back. And the question was just
happened?
say energy drinks and they won. For the most part, yeah.
So we've got Jared and Nick here.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
thanks for coming out to
Thank
the
you for
Schmoedown
having us.
Spectacular. Yeah, you're super welcome.
I'm a big fan of Schmoes Know, Schmoedown, Collider. So this is a big moment for me.
Awesome. And Nick, Jared brought you with him today. What's your first take impression of all this?
So far, so good.
Yeah? Good, great.
Woke up, just
Cool.
great way to start my Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 11 something on a Saturday. I'm already having a beer. It's fine. It's totally fine.
The Schmoedown could really use Sinead.
Well, you know what? Christian has hit me up to come on Schmoes from time to time, and usually it's just when my schedule allows. Schmoedown, I don't know, because this is next level, and I'm not entirely sure that I'm there yet. I think you need to like train, you know?
Everyone
Maybe I
would
need
like
to
to
get a
see
trainer.
her in a match.
Like I need to hit the gym.
She is one of
Biggest
the
event of the
best
year. Christian
personalities
Harloff
on.
just literally was
She's probably
trying to
the
move
best
a
host
couch into there.
that Collider has.
I can't use my energy on a couch, so we'll find other things.
Exactly. So going into today, who do you got in the big match between Sam Levine and Christian Harloff?
Gotta go with Christian.
Oh.
I'm putting my money on Christian.
Jay Washington.
Dude, the amount of
It's the
people
morning of the
that
Schmoedown
split with
Spectacular.
Christian and Sam
They're
is
about to
insane.
battle.
It's insane.
I have a new team that's forming.
Oh, she said team. That's more than we knew.
Manager, actually.
Interesting.
I have a teammate.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Let me tell you
yes.
something
No,
about
it's-
this son of a bitch.
Can we do an interview with you right now?
Yeah, I've been on like a Schmoedown like run as of late. I think I've seen I think I've rewatched like 70 episodes in the past like 3 weeks.
Wow. So
Yeah,
what?
very committed.
So what you're saying,
That's
Jared, is that
impressive,
like
sir.
you're ready to compete
my God.
anytime we want to throw you in there.
I was born ready.
Oh man, guys, this is
it's
this is
Chris.
the man right here, Chris
Skalisky.
Skalisky. Chris, if you guys don't know, is the mastermind behind all of the questions in the movie trivia Schmoedown. Chris, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready to go and get this show on the road. So.
What kind of questions can we expect? Do you feel you've like upped the level of your question game, or?
You got to. It's the spectacular. You got championship matches. You got grudge matches. You got to get top of your game. So they better be ready.
There are some grudge
Is
matches.
there
Riley.
any category that you're particularly proud of the questions you wrote for today in?
Ooh. Actually, I like all of them. Like I feel pretty good about a lot of them. Like just looking over everything, it's like I feel really good.
You feel like you're going to stump some of the competitors?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is the goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If they don't know, like they shouldn't be playing.
Well, there you go.
There's a lot of people here. You're going to lose. You're going to be one of them. It's gonna be a fun time. Just remember, once you lose, I still love and care about you.
Okay, it is going to be a fun time. I look forward to it, Jay Washington. Yeah, I look forward
Side
to
to
losing
Jay?
gracefully.
You know what? That's the only thing you, Ricky, and Dan
Do you
know
think
have in common.
Brienne and
Have a good time.
Stacey
I'm the only
rubbed
one
off
that's gonna
on
lose
Jay? He's
gracefully.
gonna come.
Let's be real. Those other two
have a
don't
big
have
entrance
graceful bone in
today?
their
I don't
bodies.
even know what that word means.
Nah.
I think that after every match, we should get a synopsis of the
Yeah, I
match
saw that.
played out.
That's a great idea, actually. I could probably do that.
Talk to Christian.
I will.
We should make it work, but we are so happy to see you here, Sinead.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Good luck to everybody today. Woo-hoo.
This is the scene of the crime. This is where Tom Dagnino once locked me in
Imagine
a
if
closet
Tom is behind the
that
door.
apparently does not
And
have
she
any chairs
opens
in
it and Tom is
So,
back there.
This
And it
closet
becomes
is
a
useless
three-way?
on so many levels.
No, I just mean like she
okay,
opens the
yes,
door and
I'm
that
participating in the
Tom has just been
manager
sitting
bowl.
there.
Yeah, I'm looking for the
David!
manager bowl and also the title match.
Right, and I think
What's
we.
the title match?
I apologize for
Everyone's
everyone
three-way.
who is watching
I
this.
mean,
We're kind of just going,
very
hey, there's someone we know, or
because
hey,
it
there's
is
someone we
literally
like.
A title match to determine who the next. It is. It's the main event of the whole event, and this event is very eventful.
Which one are you most excited to see?
I am most excited. I'm excited for that Geekdom match. Jason Inman's really been
She
gunning
didn't say-
to get that belt for a long time, and Hector is tough. Yep, but he has the chance to potentially take that belt away from Hector Navarro today. So we'll see.
There's like the.
Man, the Mike Kalinowski and Miss Movies,
that.
that rivalry, and
He's
I
defended
was
the
going for
belt
Kalinowski, but like it was an upset. It was a good upset, and I think that was a really good match.
It really is like very recently and suddenly one of the greatest rivalries in the history of the Schmoedown, probably.
entertaining to watch, absolutely.
Yeah.
Any chance
And
you'd
it's
be in the
great.
cards
It's one of
for
the best.
LCA versus LTTP too?
I'm not close to the idea.
Ooh.
And we do need to take you down just to even the score a little bit.
Maybe Karma will swing your way, and that 5-point question will be more of a 5-point level.
Perhaps. We'll see. Maybe you'll actually get a hard one this time.
Hopefully, we shall see if that ever comes to pass. But thanks so much, Whitney Seibel.
Actually, we are
Hashtag word the contracts.
right
Yep.
up the hall from the scene of the crime. That's where Tom Dagnino once locked me in a closet. What? Yeah, that was the closet right there. I know. He's
Where
the
is
worst.
Tom? That's my
Do you
question.
have any
That's a good question.
matches that you're
Where
like,
is
most excited
Tom?
about going into today?
I think Team
If he doesn't
Team
pop
Action
up in this, that
Spacey
means
top 10, right?
he's preparing for a big,
Pretty excited about
big,
that.
What
big
are you
entrance.
guys most looking forward to coming to your first time in the Schmoedown to watch it go down?
Hey, dude, the champ is here. Ben Bateman. He's going to win this whole thing. That's what I'm here. I'm here to support. I'm here to yell. I'm here to cheer. That's who I'm here to see win. Ben Bateman.
Action Army.
Janine, listen,
What?
you are a wonderful and talented fan. I just got to ask you about this Team Action shirt that you
Oh,
got
I think she
on.
makes a bunch of the
There,
designs.
Yeah, Janine.
Yep.
She's like huge Team Action. Come on. She designed that shirt.
I mean, you know.
They're a little cocky, they're a little out there,
Wow.
shades and everything, but they know their stuff.
Yeah, and they also have terrible taste in cheap Kmart suits.
Ben Bateman seems to still
Whoa. What's
wrong
be
with
his Action Army. Team
He's probably
Action.
with Tom.
That is becoming
That's
the
true.
name amongst the people. You have developed a huge following for the Action Army.
Ben!
I myself am
God.
a card-carrying
We haven't
holder
seen any of the lines
of the
done yet.
Action Army.
That's what I'm
I am
saying.
a part of the Action
Yeah.
Army.
They're preparing for something.
Because our match with you,
There's
I saw
something
something
big
in you
coming.
guys that many others saw as well as the champions. And you made it to possibly a contendership for the championships, and you let me down, Ben.
Let me tell you something, Robert. You look around this room right now, it's like Walking Dead. You know, you are Action Army, I am Action Army. By the end of the day today, every one of these people is going to be Action Army. You understand what I'm saying?
What are your thoughts today? The big title match. Who's coming out on top?
I don't care about the title match. It's all about the Manager Bowl. This is all about Ricky coming into the Manager Bowl, dominating. We've been coaching Ricky. We have been sitting him down.
I didn't know William
Clockwork
Bibiani
Orange
was
style.
playing the part
I
of
think
Chris
he
Clark
forgot
today.
To actually moisten his eyes, so they might be a little crusted over. He might be wearing his sunglasses, and that's okay. The point is, he is now a rocket-fueled, ultra-powered steampunk machine of movie trivia, and he is going to absolutely just run roughshod over everyone in the Manager Bowl.
Well, if that is true, I look forward to being destroyed by Ricky. You know what? I would be honored to see Ricky do that well in the Manager Bowl. It would be great. It would be.
I'd be a little surprised.
I'd totally be fine with losing horribly.
The whole point when we started, the Growling Commandos is that Ricky was never going to play. And now it's like, oh crap, we have to train Ricky so hard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry he's going to destroy you, but it's what we got to do. We got to growl all over everybody.
Don't play was supposed to
You
compete.
have really come quite far in this league since that first match. I believe you had it was with the Night Sisters as well, or that was your first, right?
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was
that's
his
not on
first.
my mind. Yeah, I mean, look, we're here.
The
We're here to do our
the
thing.
Day Brothers?
I don't know what all these people are here so early for. Our match doesn't tape till later, so.
Well, here's the thing. You have developed quite the following. So even though you don't know that match, it's in the tapes. We can go back and
44
watch
seconds.
it. But you have developed a huge following. And I believe the third team that you went up against after your amazing match with the Nerds Watch, which was definitely one of the top matches at that point.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
It was a great match. We definitely remember learning something from that one. And look, I'm here to do one fucking thing, and that's beat John Roca. So let's just get to the shit, all right?
Oh, you want me to get
Yes.
a chair? All right, I'm going to go in and see.
Also,
Okay.
Imagine.
where did you get that suit? The
Wait,
dumpster,
wait,
Ben?
Imagine if Tom
There's
was
a
in
vacuum
here.
cleaner.
That'd be great.
Frank!
Wait a second.
It's a three-way.
No way. No way.
It's a limo.
Whoa, wait. Hold on. Is this the Lions Den?
Oh my god, it's a limo.
Is this the Lions Den? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. 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 Oh man. Oh.
Yeah.
This is. This is amazing.
Ken. Oh my god.
You know me, right? You should. You know what? I got a small face 50 for you here. The banks don't even circulate them anymore. They only give them to me. It's for you. Let me tell you. Oh, wow. Look at Sidney Poitier. You know what? Thanks for the ride. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.
This is fantastic.
We're about here to take over this whole fucking joint. Lions Den style.
Yes. That is why you're one of my favorites. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I like this intro.
Yeah. Okay, I still can't get over how hilarious that was. Oh,
a lot of other managers out there now. No, there's one manager, and that's me. Everybody else wants to be a manager. Look, everybody's trying to piggyback on Tom Dagnino's success. If you're not in Alliance, then your bottom line, you're a loser. I really do run this establishment.
My name is Jay Washington, and I am the advocate for the victorious Miss Movies, Brianne Chandler. Stacy has become like her partner Brianne and a winner. And what you are looking at here is the future of the Schmoedown. I want to finally shut you up. You know, I want to challenge you.
In what aspect do you want to play me?
You can go regular Schmoedown, Inner Geekdom, whichever one. I just want to beat you and shut your mouth.
Would you two play each other?
Yes.
It'll be the first ever Manager Bowl at this year's Spectacular.
Okay.
Winner gets anyone from their faction to a #1 contender spot.
I'm game with that.
Does that work?
He's not going to have a faction by the time this is over with.
I'm done with it. I know where the real
Well, they get
money's at.
straight to #1
It's in
contender
management.
spot.
I'm not gonna come out here and be paraded around like some prized donkey at a 4-H rally. I'm gonna go where the real money is. I'm gonna start managing people.
Nothing to worry about. Believe me, I'm a mastermind. I don't know trivia, but I know scheming and talking shit. Christian Harloff doesn't have a
That's a
fucking
good way
clue.
to
Not even the Schmoedown
talk before
rundown
you got
with
this
all their
match.
theories. They're not gonna see it coming. It's gonna blow people's mind.
Better than them. And you're gonna be the best. Now that you got me. This is what I like to hear. Pump yourself up.
Oh, and there's
Ricky.
Ricky has come out with him. I didn't.
This is gonna be so good.
I look at this pair, Christian, and they've been cooking this up for a while.
Whoa, what's up, Commissioner? It's Ricky. Hey, you're setting up a Manager Bowl with Tom and Jay.
This was great.
Bullshit.
This is-
My
yeah,
manager
this is
critically acclaimed,
fantastic.
and they are the best.
Okay, sure.
So I should, I don't know. I should be in
You know what the worst thing about this is great, but I still can't get over a couple things. One, that Limestone entrance, and two, the fact that we saw like all of our friends
Yeah.
are actually
Yeah.
at Collider. That's just awesome for them. That's awesome for all you guys.
It's the Manager Bowl. You, Tom, and Jay. The 3 managers.
Never mind. I'll do it, and I'm gonna win because Tom and Jay, they're complete idiots.
Says we okay. We just watched Spectacular last week.
That Manager's Bowl thing with Tom and Jay, and I guess apparently now Ricky. I was thinking I would like to participate in that match.
Okay, but it's the Manager Bowl, so it's only for people who are managing.
Totally understand. Actually, I have someone that I am managing.
Wait, that's your competitor?
Reveal.
I mean, who?
Okay.
Do we
Oh,
want
we're
to
getting a
speculate
reveal.
who we think it
Everything's
is?
signed.
It's probably gonna be Ellis.
4-way match. Let's do it.
Excellent.
Brienne.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Rachel?
I think it's Brienne or Rachel.
Maybe it's Rachel and Clark. She's a team.
Alliance stands itself as the best faction.
Dude, this looks so cinematic.
Oh my
know.
god, yeah.
Everything is calculated
I love the
here.
Schmoedown. Oh my
Everybody else
god.
is LB. They
What's
display
LB?
I love the editing so
Okay.
far.
You know who displays that?
Oh, yeah.
Every single person.
That's so good.
I love the music.
This is a quick little stepping stone. Emma Pfeiffer shouldn't even be in this. Ricky Hayberg, I'm surprised he sobered up. And Dagnino, his 24-hour lockup evidently ended real quick. But I should be there, and I should be victorious. Like I tell everybody, it's going to be glorious.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the champion of the managers match. That's it. It's easy. It's gonna be no problem. I'm gonna wipe the floor with them.
Really a win-win for me. In fact, no matter what, as long as Tom Dagnino loses, it's a win all around.
This is
Here we
gonna
go.
be good.
I like this new style.
Yeah, I like it.
Come on, I need you to give me the opposite of what I gave you, okay?
Okay. Yay.
Okay, well then we'll leave you alone completely because you kind of screwed us. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Okay, Ricky, you are a golden god. No, Ricky, you are a I silver appreciate it, god. but- You are a bronze god. You're a bronze god. You're a bronze guy.
All right.
Okay, you're going to be great. Okay, now do you remember everything we told you about the
I've
third
already
man?
forgotten everything.
Who directed the third man?
You tell me, please.
Carol Reed.
Carol Reed.
I guarantee
I'm going to write
you-
that for every answer that I don't know.
I saw Skaliski. I saw him, like, he knows it exists, so it's a possibility. Other than that, I think we got everything.
All right, give me one more. Give me one more.
Okay,
An easy one. An easy one. Come on.
Okay.
Softballs.
Okay, who is the director of photography on Schindler's List?
That exists in a movie production?
Yes, they have to direct the photography.
But I thought that was just the director.
No, the photography director.
The guy who holds the camera.
It's Janusz Kaminski, the guy who did Cool as Ice. Come on, you know this.
No. Jeez. George Lucas.
George Lucas is a guy. What?
He's the only director I know.
How many films has George Lucas directed?
5.
Very good.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
All right, there we go.
Okay, I think I'm ready for this.
You got this.
Oh, yes.
You got this.
Okay, I'm confident now.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
We're going to do it.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're going to nail it. You're going to nail it. God, we are so screwed.
Jesus.
Everything's gonna be fine, but you need to focus. You're number one. You're the winner.
I'm not concerned
You're
about
number
Stacy.
one.
I'm not concerned about that.
What?
Where's Brienne?
She's here. She's
No,
on the way.
wait, she
okay,
don't- no,
she's
she needs to be
coming.
here.
I'm here
Here,
already.
I get that.
You
I
need
appreciate
to focus,
that. She
though.
needs to be.
You need-
Look,
feel
look,
it.
look, she's here. She's here.
It's
She's
fine.
here.
It's
She's
fine.
here.
It's fine.
Brienne, listen, Brienne.
Hey, Mr. Washington, we're ready for you.
Listen, that's not Brienne. Where's Brienne at? I need Brienne.
You know what?
Okay,
Okay,
hopefully that's
there
her.
she is.
That
There
should
she
be
is.
her.
It's fine.
Please
It's
check
fine.
this door. Please check this
How many doors are in this
What's going on,
place?
everybody? This is Dale the Dude Gibbs coming at you with a special edition insider of Dude Talk. Check out this guy. We got Stacey, Howard, Jay Washington. Where's Brienne?
You know, as I sit here and think about a lot of things, the last thing in my mind is who is Emma Fife managing?
I don't know. Do you believe that?
I mean, it's probably somebody from the
Sorry?
Coffee Bean.
Did you have a question about?
What'd you get out of the Coffee Bean earlier
I
today?
was managing. Yeah, I don't work at the Coffee Bean
Anymore.
Tom, nope, never did.
Ever?
Never
Starbucks.
did. You still live in that dumpster?
My house is beautiful.
Great, fantastic.
This is a $1,700 scarf.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sure looks like it.
I own the
$1,700
Coffee Bean. I almost bought one, but you know what? I didn't want to. But let me tell you something.
Okay.
If you think that the person you're managing is going to even like remotely affect me or her or the whole Lion's Den, you got another thing coming, okay?
You know what, Tom Dagnino? I think you've got another thing coming.
Really?
Really?
Listen, I don't care what you're doing over at the Harry Potter Wizarding World. Maybe you found somebody there. Maybe like Jeremiah or some other weird geeky names
Oh,
John
no.
Roca people you like.
John
yeah,
Roca?
but he's an idiot too. I wouldn't be surprised if he's your guy, but he wouldn't do that because he knows that bottom line, you're a loser.
Actually, I
What if
think
she's
my
four
competitor
horsemen?
knows that bottom line, you're a loser.
It's not Roka.
That's the first time I've ever heard that.
You'll see.
Yeah.
Because she's going up
the
for
Harry
an.
Potter cookies or the
Come on.
marshmallow like raindrops or
Okay.
whatever you do. Okay, see you later. You know, I've never met a bigger Girl Scout, and she doesn't even have cookies, so she's worthless.
Oh, you have to wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all
Oh,
for
hello,
joining
Thad.
us for the
It's the
second
Warlord.
annual Schmoedown Spectacular. I'm interim
It's been his
commissioner
name since
Thad
it was announced
Williams.
as commissioner.
We've got an amazing match for you today. We have 4 title matches today. We have 6 total matches. We have so many surprises. It's going to be an amazing, amazing spectacular. And we're so glad that you're here with us today. But to kick it off,
It's gonna be spectacular.
singing the national anthem, please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Miss Sinead DeFries.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free
Wow, that was good. I didn't expect that.
Sinead DeFries. Thank you so much.
The
That was amazing.
Olympics,
And
so
It's gonna be a
they
show.
created the Schmoedown. Ladies and
Every time I
gentlemen,
hear that
Mark
national
Baby
anthem, I always get
Ellis
chills.
and the current singles champion, Christian the Commissioner Harloff.
Oh, Ellis. Looking good.
That Avengers
Rose
theme.
entrance music. I'm so freaking hyped for this show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Schmoedown Spectacular!
Woo!
What's up? I'm Christian Harloff. That
No
is
one
the
else moves.
crowd wrangler himself, Mark Ellis. Wait, how you doing, buddy?
Whew, I am out of breath. How about that national anthem, Christian Harloff?
Sinead
Wow.
DeFries just crushing it there. That was-
Francis Scott Key never could have imagined what a tune he wrote until Francis Scott Key didn't know what a movie is, but some people here today do.
Well, we already got started. We have a great crowd here. We have some of the big personalities of the Schmoedown.
Yeah.
We have some of the Schmoedown reactors that have come here. We have Schmoedown fans that have come here. We've got there's so many big matches here, Mark. There's so much on the line. The season this year, the season of the Schmoedown has been incredible from the start of it, that first match to where JTE, who, by the way, has a big narrative throughout this entire season. He hadn't won a match since 2014. He beats Bibiani, right, who they thought was going to win, be the next Dan Murrell. And since then, you had JTE, who had an amazing run in as far as the teams, and we're going to see them a little later. But what he did and made it all the way through to the finals of the Ultimate Schmoedown, JTE, just one of the many personalities that built this season.
And the plucky little guy who showers maybe once a week is such a great metaphor for the movie Trivia Schmoedown as a whole, something that you and I started. You're the commissioner of it, but we are merely,
not anymore.
We're just the long piece in this Tetris of greatness. So many different blocks of personality, if you will, are coming at you. 6 huge matches in this spectacular. It's not
Thanks,
a
Mark. I needed
preseason
that.
game. It's not a regular season or even a playoff game. This is the Super WrestleMania Bowl.
That is absolutely right. Now, the thing, look, all 6 of those matches, they all have stakes. And let's start with the first one that we're going to see in just a little bit, and that's the Manager Bowl. Jay Washington and Tom Dagnino have been going at it for the entire season. Jay challenged Tom, and they said, fine, let's do it. The new commissioner, Thad Williams, said, fine, we're going to put you guys in the Schmoedown Spectacular. Ricky Skypes in and says, no, I should be in this thing too. And then enter Emma Fyfe. Emma Fyfe has been so sick of the Lions Den for the entire year. Said, you know what, I'm going to be in this thing. And Thad said, well, I got to see who you're managing. You have a contract. She said, I do. And so apparently she has someone here tonight that she is managing, so she qualifies to be in it. Whoever wins this thing, anyone in their stable or someone else will get a #1 contender spot at any belt they want.
That's right. She is legally allowed to compete in the Manager Bowl. And you look at the landscape of what we're about to see with these 4 competitors. Emma Fyfe knows a lot about Harry Potter. The other 3 people, I don't know if they've ever seen a movie that doesn't star Sylvester Stallone.
Well, that's true. We're going to see. I don't know if Ricky Hayberg's seen a movie. So we're going to also get to the, right after that, we have the Inner Geekdom Championship. What a match this is going to be with the current champion, Hector Navarro, who won the title earlier this year from the man you just heard scream out, Robert Burnett. He's going up against Jason Inman. That'll be a big battle a little later on. Then after that, the Star Wars Championship will be up on the line in an Iron Man match. 30 minutes. 30 minutes,
that
the
match
right
is
amount of questions
insane.
between the challenger, Sam Witwer, against the champion.
man.
It's not going to go well when I say this, Ken Knapsack.
Whoa, wow. Ken Knapsack. Interesting turn of events for Ken Knapsack recently, the beloved champion when we did it at Star Wars Celebration. And now all of a sudden he sees himself maybe going to a different side of
That was
the
a fun
sport.
time.
Sam Witwer coming in.
It was.
30 minutes for a brand new Iron Man
five-way was
format.
really good.
That's too many minutes, Christian. They
Yeah.
can't possibly do it.
We'll see. Ken Knapsack, part of the Lions Den now. I can't believe I'm even saying that. He's a despicable person right now. The fact that he's doing that, and he turned his back on Rachel Cushing, so that's going down.
Not a good man.
But right after that, the Lions Den, they ain't done because they have their champions, quite possibly the biggest, the best champions we've ever seen in this league, and that's the Patriots.
Boo them.
They
Come
are
on.
the Patriots, though. But it's hard.
Do we cheer them?
Well, it's hard. Well, because the thing is, look, they're 7-0 with 4 title defenses. They're gonna be putting it on the line against above the line Sam Levine and Drew McWeeny, who won the tournament this year. That's going down, and then the grand
Top 10 goes up against Action. That's going to be a huge match because if Action wins, not only do they get a title shot, Top 10's got to break up for a full year. And then...
is that it? Then we're closing up shop, then we're done. Everybody can go home.
I got to say that Sam Levine's narrative doesn't end because he's going up against me for this baby right here to close the show. Sam Levine will be going for the title. Mark, that's our card. That's the whole thing we got going on today. That's for you guys. That's for the crowd. That is the way we're going to end the season. 3 videos for you guys. So make sure that if you're watching this, you
3
like,
videos,
comment, subscribe
my lord.
to all that stuff. And remember, 3 videos, 2 matches per video. And Mark, we're going to start this match, this whole thing out with the Manager Bowl.
Oh, what a day we have in store, and I'm so excited to kick this off
gonna be
with
so
the Manager
good.
Bowl, where fates
When
will
Tom
be
wins.
learned, destinies will be fulfilled, and blood alcohol content will rise. And like I said, I'm not sure if any of these people have seen movies other than Emma Fyffe. We know what her strength is when it comes to more geekier fare, but can she make that very difficult transition into all of cinema?
Well, we're going to find that out because as you saw in the beginning of this video, you saw the managers kind of prepping. And the big reveal here is Breanne Chandler has not been seen for a little bit. Will she be accompanying Jay Washington to the ring? We have not seen Breanne since that emotional
She's accompanying Emma Fyffe. I'm calling it right now.
Is she?
So we have not seen her. She said she was going to show up today, and if we saw that, poor Dale the Dude got the door slammed in his face, but that's all we got. So we are going to start this thing up, but we're going to first hear from all our competitors. Here we go.
Am I really playing in a manager?
As seen on the summit.
Are these guys really managers? They manage losers. Like big losers.
So we've come to this point, the Manager Bowl. And for some reason, I don't even know why we're here, okay? Because I challenged the dumbass Dagnino, and what did he do? He ran and hid and got Robert Meyer Burnett. And guess what I did? I put him on the Inner Geekdom shelf.
Well, seems familiar.
You okay, Clark?
Been here before. I mean,
No.
this isn't my first spectacular, and it's good to be back because I have something to prove.
You're
I've
gonna
had something
prove
to
it,
prove
Ricky.
every time that I've appeared on this show, and
You're gonna prove
well,
it.
some things haven't gone my way, but this time, today,
like everything,
it's my time.
Listen, I never said that I was the best at movie trivia. That's not why I'm here today, guys. I am here to end this feud with the Lion's Den. I know, in order to do that, I've got to have a competitor that I am managing because this is the Manager's Bowl. Well, I got one, and I'm very excited for you guys to see who it is.
Bunch of big mouth losers who know nothing. One's in the Inner Geekdom, the other one's like in the wine shop, the other one's driving Uber. He got fired, now he's driving for like Lyft, and then he got fired for that. And now he's like driving with some like low budget startup called Scoop or something. I don't even know.
Dagnino, you're an embarrassment to this league, to this show, to this company. And you don't deserve to be involved. I hate you, Dagnino.
Ricky Hayberg, why are you even involved with this,
Ricky.
okay? Are you
Slow
even
down.
allowed to come out the house? Is your house arrest bracelet going to let you free? I don't know why you're here, how drunk you're going to be, but whatever it is, it's not going to matter.
Washington's not bad at trivia, but he is terrible.
The
terrible
burns.
person. Okay, I told him what I was going to do a long time on the Schmoedown Rundown, which was destroy his faction in December, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
Win or lose today, it's
You
really
okay,
a
Evan?
win for me. In fact, no matter
I'm
what,
starting
as
to believe
long as Tom
Dagnino's message.
Dagnino loses, it's a win all around.
Wow.
Sure, Jay Washington, he comes in here and he talks a big game. You know what? Power to him. He's a decent competitor. Ricky, please, please, for the sake of all of us, get it together today, just so the rest of us can take down Dagnino.
I'm not in this just to prove something to myself or prove something to you. I'm here to help. I'm a nice guy. That's why when I win, not if I win, when I win, I'm going to hand out a contender spot
Oh my
to someone you know and love.
I'm going to be the dude that's walking out this Manager Bowl victorious, and it's going to be glorious. And it's only 2 things Tom Dagnino, Ricky Hayberg, Emma Fyffe, and the rest of the Schmoedown can do about it, and that's nothing, and deal with it. Damn it.
You know what? Look at the belts around my waist. Okay? This is the Star Wars belt. It's knapsacks, but it's mine too.
Waist.
Championship, double championship belts, tag team, 7 in a row. Looks like we're going to defend against these losers above the line.
He
We'll
should
see how it
have the
goes.
Inner Geekdom around
Then
his
guess
waist
what?
too, but he
Ultimately, we'll be coming for the championship that Harloff will not have anymore. Period.
Well, no know Brienne in that interview, but you do have all the managers kind of going after one another, calling each other's morons, and it's really.
I think we're gonna find out who Emma's thing is in her entrance.
Yeah, you know, it's
Well, we have to because we have to know who she's. You can't just be like, "Oh, I'm managing someone."
if Brienne is on set.
Not
I don't
know who
who
they're
owns
managing.
backstage, who's walking out with who, and most of all, I don't know why you haven't complimented me on my suit yet.
It's tremendous. That's Tetris.
Thank you very much.
You're the best Tetris player in the world. I don't have to.
I am the greatest Tetris player of all time.
I just thought that was your natural color because that's how good you are at Tetris. Okay. All right, ready to go? All right, guys, it's time. Are you ready?
Well, yeah, now I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. All right. It's the Manager Bowl. Tail of the tape here, Mark. You got Tom Dagnino. His strengths are.
That looks great.
I hope they kind of keep this style for next season.
Yeah, these are really slick.
I think something else.
This is really slick.
It looks really good.
Yelling. And finally, Emma Fife is on.
I think this is how they're introducing the new format,
Lord of the Rings.
graphics-wise.
That's it. We're ready to go. Introducing first, representing the Lions Den.
I thought he would have been last, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, I think he should have been last, but no big deal. Music's great.
I mean, doesn't matter.
Champions, team champions out there. Intimidating. Oh, there's Draco.
No.
There's Ken Knapsack and Grace the whole.
Look at that.
Almost like a belt's missing
No?
around Robert's waist.
Well,
I'm gonna drop
let's
you from this
remember
call.
when Robert Burnett played Hector Navarro, Jason Inman tried to make a three-way for the title. So what if Rob challenges Jason and Hector to make it a three-way for the title today?
You just blew my mind. I can't wait to get to that.
And his opponent, representing critically acclaimed, making his
Why are people booing?
I don't like Ricky, but I like his music choice.
Ricky the Rocket Haber.
A question that Jeremy Johns missed.
What is it? Oh my goodness. Their manager, of course, yeah. Last night at the collision, this is where they kind of formed, and now they are at the Spectacular. This is Ricky's second Spectacular competing. Last year, of course, playing Trek.
Ricky coming out, making his debut in a format like this.
Oh my god, I just realized. I think Ricky is one of 3 people to be in Spectacular 2 years in a row. He got host. Oh wait, no, there's more. Because he got Patriots, top 10.
I keep thinking his shirt says sigh.
Of course you do.
Representing the Misfits with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat. He is the Urban Gladiator, Jay Washington. There's Stacy. There's Stacy. Where is Brienne? There's Stacy.
And she is
Brienne.
taking her turn.
Where is?
And there's Jay.
There is Jay. Wow.
There's Brienne.
Okay.
Jay Washington.
There's nobody coming out
They-
through the curtain right now. I don't see.
He is
Wait.
living it up. Tom giving
Is
him some applause.
no, no. Would she?
Crowd's still a more popular intro than what we've seen thus far.
Yeah, no, he's getting
Would
some
she?
applause there. He's getting some applause. Jay Washington.
Would
I
she?
mean, look, I guess as compared to the
This
other
is
two,
confusing.
Would Brienne really
It's gonna be Brienne coming out for
turn
Emma
coat
Fife.
on the
Very in
Misfits?
control, very excited. She seems confident in what she brought to the manager.
Well, now the question is, with our next opponent, who they're going to be coming out with, but
Ooh.
and their opponent,
There you go.
representing an unknown
I'm so nervous.
making her
I'm
Schmoedown
so-
singles debut, accompanied by someone, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Mike, Emma.
What?
Who is that?
And that appears to be Jason
Who's that?
from Friday the 13th.
Who's that?
Wait.
Who is she with?
Okay, that's great, but who's under the mask?
That's not Brienne.
That's Andrico.
No, it's not Brienne.
You think it's Andrico? I think it's Brett. I think it's Brett Sheridan.
No, he has hair.
Who's that weirdo?
That is my
You
competitor.
should be the last person to call anybody.
Listen, I
weirdo.
told you not to go.
Why are you here? All right.
Listen, you can't have people that work in the Harry Potter store compete here.
Listen, she can have whoever she wants. She showed the contract to
Exactly.
Thad.
I have an agreement with Thad.
That okayed it.
Where did your agreement come from? The Goodwill?
All
Did
right.
you see?
All right, well, here we go,
Yeah,
guys.
who was that guy?
All right, well, we're
Are
gonna
you-
find out. Remember, the winner of this
Seriously?
match, whoever wins, can give
We're not gonna
anyone
find
in
till the
their
exit
faction
interview.
or someone else a #1 contender spot at.
Now my money's on
Schmoedown, I
Andrico.
love you, but I also hate you sometimes.
Obviously, since you saw the
The
body.
field will hear 8 questions in round 1. Each
God, I
one
love
will
these
score 1
graphics.
Is
point.
it-
As soon as we ask the question up here at the answer
A
desk,
lot of
please
people
write
who
down
play
your
the
best
Schmoedown
attempt
dress like
at an
that.
answer. And for this crew, I emphasize the word attempt at a correct answer. Once we ask you to reveal your answer, please show the whiteboard to the camera. At the same time, you verbalize it in front of the communication device in front of your mouth. There is no penalty for missing a question, and there is no stealing in round 1.
Let me start by saying a couple of things
Christ,
here.
here we go.
Here we go.
I refuse to use this marker.
Yes.
Because it's junk.
Okay.
So I brought my own marker.
He brought his own.
And it's sharp because I got cheated out of the Nost match or the pizza guy match.
You mean you lost?
Because I lost because the marker was like it looked like it was chewed by somebody.
Spell.
All right, enough with you.
You can't spell or read.
I have a pink
If you
marker.
can,
It's
if
my
you can,
favorite
you
color.
know what? If you can spell this word right now, I'll give you the win. Imbecile. All right, here we go. Ready? All right. All right. Let's start.
What if he
Let's
spelled
start. So,
imbecile?
Tom, I don't care, but are you ready?
I'm Jason Bourne ready.
Ricky, are you ready? No, not ready.
Oh, I got Jason
All
Bourne.
right, fine.
Okay.
Washington, are you ready?
It's about to be glorious.
Emma, are you ready?
Heck yeah, I got nothing to lose here.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, here we go. Question
Wow.
number 1. Question number 1
Oh.
in the realm
Wow.
of animated.
Repeats and
Nice.
changes.
This looks
Which
dope.
character does Josh Gad
Yeah, this
voice
looks
in
awesome.
Disney's Frozen?
Olaf. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Wait, did
We'll
they?
just shout him out. It's Olaf.
Right. The competitors writing.
If you want, I'll be quiet.
No, we'll do
for
it.
the-
No, I'll just spit it out.
No, spell it. 5,
By the way,
4, 3,
that Frozen short
2, 1.
is terrible in front of Coco.
Yeah.
I've heard.
I heard
I heard they took it out.
Ricky. Not gonna accept that. We need the name.
No.
Not no.
Nope, the one answer you're looking for is Olaf.
Olaf is correct.
That's what I said!
Olaf is correct.
That's what I meant.
You want to challenge it?
No.
All right. Here we go.
Your next question comes from the world of comedies. They could be spoof movies like what we're witnessing right now. In which Anne Hathaway film will you hear the quote? I said to myself, go ahead, take a chance. Hire the smart fat girl.
You think anyone's gonna get that except Emma?
I have no clue.
I don't.
The
These people have seen
the
cinema. That's why I'm
internship,
Emma.
whatever that movie with Robert.
It's the only one that makes sense.
The only one where she's hiring anyone.
2, 1. Pens down, Jay and Ricky. Ricky.
Legally Blonde.
Incorrect.
Oh
Jay.
no.
Nope.
Jay.
Devil Wears Prada.
Correct. Emma.
That's a comedy?
Oh.
Devil Wears Prada.
Tom.
Oh no.
She should have been wearing Gucci, but the devil wears Prada.
Wow. Tom Dagnino hit.
Ricky, come on.
I just. I've never seen that movie, so I wouldn't know.
I haven't either. I've heard really good things about it.
Ricky is dramas. Who plays Colonel Weber in 2016's Arrival?
Is that Jeremy
Forrest
Renner?
Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker. Is Jeremy Renner even in Arrival?
Yeah.
Is that one of the ones?
No.
I did not
Yeah.
cry,
Oh, he is?
but I certainly thought it was
Thank God.
fantastic.
Okay.
Come on, Ricky. Come
I've
on,
never seen
Ricky.
Arrival. I just. Although I do remember the poster, I think. I'm not sure if it was Brian Ward, but someone made of Riley in Arrival, and I was like, maybe I should see it.
Jeremy Renner.
Incorrect.
I just wrote down an actor I know who's in a bunch of dramas and is a cousin of friends of mine, Matthew Modine.
Wow.
Nope.
Wait, hang on. She's related to Matthew Modine?
No, some of my friends are, though.
That's still cool.
Oh.
Matt No's not happy about that. All right, and Tom Dagnino.
I went with just I knew it wasn't a black guy, so I put J.K.
You're incorrect on so many levels.
You know it wasn't a black guy.
Ricky.
What type of logic is that?
Ricky.
Well,
going to say Samuel L. Jackson. He's an expert.
I'm going to need an expert to decipher this, but the answer is
Also incorrect.
No, that's what the that's what.
But
no, that's the
For who?
language they use.
The alien language.
Yeah, I don't know. You answer that.
All right, so Tom was wrong on so many levels because the answer was Forrest Whitaker.
Black dude. So tell us how you feel about that right now, huh?
Well, I went with the other guy who's in the white guy who's in every movie.
All right, here we go.
Your next category.
I'm coming out looking great so far.
This is an absolute train wreck. All right, here we go.
Next category
It's only round
is
one.
horror/thriller.
Oh God.
In which
I have 2 points right now.
Midwestern U.S. city is the 2016 horror thriller Don't Breathe?
I have no clue.
I'll give you my kidney if Dagnino gets
I didn't see Don't Breathe.
I didn't see it. I saw the trailer, and I was like, nope, not watching that.
I will go with
I don't know, is that even
Des
Midwest?
Des Moines
Tom's gonna
from
be,
Iowa.
Tom's gonna be charged a JTE rule for that.
What?
You asked to repeat the question.
Too many people were yelling in the background. I couldn't hear anybody. I couldn't hear you say anything.
Didn't seem to affect the other competitor.
Heard it loud and clear.
All right, so Tom is charged 1 JTE rule. All right, so
Shut
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so
Again.
now we are going to go to Jay Washington. Oh, no, sorry, Emma. Sorry, Emma.
I just picked like a nice Midwestern city. I think Superman's like from there, Kansas City.
Incorrect. Tom.
Austin.
Incorrect.
What?
Ricky.
Detroit?
Correct.
Woo! Woo! He got it. See, I told you guys.
Jay,
You guys are wrong.
Jay
Okay.
also got it. Jay also got it.
Oh, he got it.
I agree with you on that.
That's not Midwestern.
You challenging it?
Detroit is in the Midwest. You talking
Yeah,
to somebody
no,
in
it's
Chicago.
not.
Try
You
again.
wanna
Let's
try
go.
It is.
Try
All
again.
right,
Next
whatever.
question.
All right,
Yeah,
here we go.
Midwest.
2, 1, 1. Now, Jay
Oh my God! Wait, we just saw Emma and Tom agree on thing.
Yeah, one of them, dude. Jay made the wrong move there. He should have forced one of them to
Indiana
take it.
Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yep. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, as Matthew just
That was a
said.
movie.
Have you seen the Indiana Jones movies, Evan?
Yeah, I have. I love the first 3.
I was gonna say.
2,
1.5.
1. All right, Tom.
The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
You got it. All right,
No,
Ricky.
no. Indiana Jones in the Kingdom of the Crystal
No,
Skull.
no.
You said the full title. You said full title. You said
Oh.
full title.
Oh.
Gentlemen, you're real enemy. You said full title.
Come on.
Yeah. No, we give it to him.
All right, here you can challenge. if
Come
you
on.
want. You can challenge if you.
Full challenge. I challenge.
You challenge.
Yes, I challenge.
Okay.
Ricky.
Stop for a
If
second.
they
Stop.
take this point away from Tom, I'm gonna be so
Quiet for a
angry.
second. You're being awarded. Everybody got it. But you're being awarded the point, and they're challenging that. Not like a crowd,
Why
but you're
did
awarding the
Ricky?
point to
Ricky
Tom
should have not been
Jackson.
in the fight the bullet.
Yes.
Ricky loses the challenge. Ricky loses the challenge. All right,
Ricky, why did you
No,
challenge?
you got the challenge. Shut your ass.
Okay.
All right.
I gotta be honest with you. I've never seen 3 people more upset at having to write 11 extra letters in my entire life.
This is the longest round one of all time. Here we go.
New releases.
Yep.
These are movies recently released in theaters that none of you saw. The question is, Christian Bell, Katherine Hahn, and what other
Mila
actress
Kunis.
star in Bad Moms?
I think that's right.
Bad Moms
Yeah,
Christmas?
Mila Kunis. She's like the main character in the Bad Moms movies.
It's not Spicy
the trailers.
Lucy, Tom.
Mom and Dad had
Oh,
to
Tom might know this.
raise
He
their
might.
voices a little bit.
Depends if he's a fan of hers.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ricky. Didn't have it. Jay.
Mila Kunis.
That's correct. Emma.
Mila Kunis.
Correct. And Tom. Tom.
She almost ran me over in a parking lot one time. Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. All right, that works. All right, there you go.
Yes.
I said sorry.
All right,
She
so
had
we
no
got.
makeup on. I
Hey,
didn't
you know
even
what?
recognize
Wow.
We'll do this next time.
I know. Emma and Jay have 4. Ricky 2. Tom has 3.
Well, I'm a little annoyed that
Fantasy sci-fi.
Tom is a
Sam
point
Worthington
behind.
and Zoe Saldana
Oh,
forged an
Avatar.
unlikely romance.
Yeah.
In what 2009
Yeah.
sci-fi blockbuster?
Not a great movie, but
There's a lot of hate against this film. I don't know why.
it's just Dances with Wolves with
It
aliens,
was the bad pulled pork.
except not as good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay.
Avatar.
Correct. Emma.
Avatar.
Correct. Tom.
A horribly
You
overrated
was one of
movie.
the reactors, Chris.
Avatar.
Was it him?
Ricky.
Yes.
Terminator Salvation.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
Tom gets
God.
4, Emma's got 5, Jay has 5, Ricky somehow has 2.
Ricky has 2, but I mean that's a godsend. But damn it.
Mercifully, the last
It's a godsend.
category in round 1.
Those ain't bad scores. What are you talking about?
And that comes from the world of 90s movies. These are movies that were released
Come
in
on.
the 1990s.
It's in the
Who
1990s.
plays
We got
Doc
this.
Holliday in Tombstone.
Val Kilmer.
It's a great
Some
film.
fans of either
I
the
just
movie or
tweeted
the
Roka a
actor.
joke
Maybe we
about
wrote a good
Tombstone
question.
and Doc
Thank you,
Holliday
Chris
today.
5, 4.
Ricky's got this. Ricky, you have got this, bro.
1, Emma.
I just wrote someone who I think was in some
a
Western
good joke.
movies, Jeff Bridges.
Incorrect. Tom to tie up Emma here.
He's not your
Come on,
Huckleberry.
Tom.
Who is it?
That would be Frank Stallone was in that movie as well.
Let's go.
Val Kilmer.
Correct. Ricky.
Yes, my boy.
He didn't get it, so Tom ties it up there. Tom, Emma, and
Oh,
Jay all with 5.
yes.
And now we are done with round number 1.
Wow.
It's round 2.
I told you
How
guys.
does round 2
I
work?
told you.
Each competitor is going to get
I told you guys
a spin at
Dagnino
the
will win.
wheel. Each
Tom
category corresponds
is
to 3
freaking
questions up
awesome.
here at the
I love
answer
Tom.
desk. Each question is worth 2
Ricky
points.
still
If you're
has
not sure
this.
of the answer, you can check the multiple choice. That
Dude,
point, the
if
value
Tom
question
gets
goes
Sly,
down to 1.
Arnie in
Keep in mind,
this
competitors,
round,
there is stealing. If you're not
everyone
currently
should be scared.
the spinner, write down your best guess.
I don't know how to feel about this game right now.
Steal happens to become a chance.
Clark,
will ask you
it's
for your
okay.
answer
Just switch
that
your
you wrote
allegiance
on
to
the
Tom
whiteboard.
Dagnino, and
When you spin the wheel, if you don't
because think
accept
about
it,
this, maybe
you
he'll give
Technically,
Robert.
technically, yeah.
All
But
right, so we have a
I
three-way
doubt that
tie
he'll
here
pick
between
Robert.
Tom, Jay,
Probably
and Emma
won't,
here.
but-
So first thing we're going to do is between Tom and Emma. Tom and Emma, heads or tails? Tom.
You always go with heads.
Heads. All right, it's tails. You're out of the running. Emma and Jay. Emma.
Heads.
Heads it is. So Emma, you are first. You can decide whether or not you want to go first, or you can defer to either Jay or Tom or Ricky.
That was odd.
I know this is early, but this is insanely good, and this is only the first
There
match.
it is.
Okay. She
This
has
is
fun
the
and she's
first
looking
match.
for Mr. Potter.
Landing on.
Harry Potter's on the wheel?
Yep.
Comedy,
That's
you wanna stay
weird.
on comedy or spin again? One more
Yeah,
spin. There it
it's
is.
interesting.
She has to spin again.
Or she gets spinner's choice.
I.
She's probably
Oh
gonna go to Harry
God, stay
Potter.
away
What
from
category
We'll
Sly
know by the
Nanny.
crowd here. We'll know by the crowd.
Stay away. Oh.
We have a Potter sighting.
Harry Potter it is. Harry Potter it is. That was big. That was big.
Wow.
Congrats.
Here we go.
I keep it.
Wow.
I can't even. I don't even know what to say to that.
in the
That's her new
Schmoedown,
competitor
guys.
right now, looking good here as they
You better
get.
get this right, Harry Potter.
Who?
Remember,
is-
Here we go. All right, 3 questions in the world of
Okay.
Harry Potter. I think Emma's sitting pretty because I can't imagine anyone except maybe Jay Washington stealing these. But here we go.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What's the animal represented by Harry Potter's Patronus spell?
A stag.
A stag. Yeah.
Wow.
Oops, sorry.
Okay, what is a stag? Is that a horse?
It's a.
Is
It's
that
a deer.
What is a stag?
It's a deer.
It's a male deer.
That's how I used to go to dances.
Did you ever see
stag.
Bambi, man?
It's an adult male deer.
Yeah, Bambi's dad. Good dude. All right, here we go. Who directed Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix and every subsequent Harry Potter film?
My brain is blanking.
David someone.
Take the multiple choice.
A. Alfonso Cuarón.
No.
B. Mike Newell.
David
It's David
Yates.
Yates. Yeah.
Yeah, David Yates. I couldn't remember.
David Gates.
For 1 point. And your final question
Wow.
here to stay safe and no steals.
That's an interesting one.
What is the last name of Harry's aunt
Dursley.
and uncle that he lives with?
Yep.
Oh, Dursley.
There you go. 2 points.
Wow.
Emma going up 5 points.
Wow.
Big
Richard
rounds now.
Griffiths and
Tom
Fiona,
Jay. Here we
Fiona
go.
Shaw.
Tom
Should
and
she
Jay.
have? Should she have gotten David Yates? I took questions.
David Yates, I'm surprised she didn't get because he directed most of the
Tom.
series.
Tom is up. Tom's up.
Yeah, Tom's up.
Defer.
All right, here you go, Ricky.
Can
You're
I
up.
defer?
No.
No one.
Why'd
Here we
you?
go. You're up. Ricky's up.
Why'd you do that, Tom? Because
Strategy, because I think
no,
they're gonna be
because
trying
if
to
Tom
steal
misses,
Exactly what we're going
if Ricky takes Sly and Arnie,
There it is.
Tom needs Sly and Arnie.
Mickey, come on. You got
And
this.
Now Ricky's gonna want animated.
Harry Potter's off the board.
No, but I'm saying, like, if he gets, I'm gonna be so upset.
Comic
No
book
way.
movies.
Comic book movies.
Ricky, how you feeling?
It's gonna spin again.
Wait, really?
Come on.
Yeah, well,
Just,
smart
I
move.
just want,
You gotta spin again.
I want what happened with Emma, with getting Harry Potter to happen to Tom with Sly and
Get
Arnie.
animated. Get animated. Brad Pitt.
Pitt.
What is it?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt movie.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt it is. Mark
You know,
will be doing the
Brad
question.
Pitt
What
and
happens in
Ricky
Fight Club
Hayberg
stays
have
the-
a
stays
striking
in Fight Club.
resemblance, especially in the
No.
midsection.
Wow, you really messed that.
Not the line.
up.
It's
He can get
rule
some
one.
from his six-pack
You do not
friend,
talk
Mr.
about Fight
Brad
Club.
Pitt. Ricky,
here we go.
What happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club? What the fuck?
First question. In the
Go and
wild,
watch the
wonderful
movie,
world of
please.
Brad Pitt. Your question is, who directed the film The Big Short?
Oh, Danny DeVito.
Did he?
Check the multiple choice.
Adam McKay.
Oh yeah, that's the one. What?
Multiple choice. I know the answer. I just can't think of it in my head. Multiple choice.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
Is it,
I know it. I know it. Don't worry.
Is it A, Peyton Reed, B, Oliver Stone,
Oh, never mind.
C, Adam McKay?
Didn't even think of the
Yeah, I
Big
was gonna
Shorty.
say, you threw me off. I was like, what?
I'm thinking the Big Shorty,
1 point for Hayberg.
which is the sequel.
All right, your next
He
question.
directed
Brad
that.
Pitt's not in that.
Yeah, he is. He has a small role.
Yes, he is.
Your next question.
Not
what
in the
film
Big Shorty.
Did Brad
Oh,
play
Big Short?
Oh no, never mind.
Heinrich Herrer?
Interview with a Vampire?
4.
Legends of the.
Oh, incorrect.
So
Why didn't you go multiple
steal
choice?
for the
Inglourious
steal.
Bastards?
Incorrect, Jay.
No, I know it too.
Oh,
We're
Oh,
looking
luckily.
for 7 years in Tibet.
Yes.
Yep.
I should have said
Uh.
7.
7
What's
years
a German doing in Tibet?
in Tibet.
There we go.
No German guy in Tibet?
No steals. Here we go.
Yeah, same thing.
German
Last
guy in
question in the
Tibet?
world of Brad Pitt movies. Who played Brad's roommate in the film True Romance?
Never seen it.
Great film.
Multiple choice.
Your options are: is
He
it A,
needs his
Jon
bad.
Favreau, B,
Ah.
Christian Slater, C,
Don't know.
Michael Rappaport,
I'll just say
Rappaport.
Michael Rappaport.
Bronson Pinchot?
Michael Rappaport.
1 point.
Oh,
for
thank
Ricky
God.
Hayberg.
Ah, yeah.
Thank
Handled
God.
himself okay
He's
here,
got
Brad.
this, guys. He's gonna win.
Steals in there, lucky enough for Ricky.
You do realize
Still got 4 points.
Shut up.
Jay and Tom haven't gone yet.
Shut up.
Tom
Don't
and Jay
care what you have to
first
say.
last time, so actually, excuse Tom.
Can't hear you.
Are you going to go first or second?
Okay, denial.
This guy go.
You're going to let Jay go. All right,
Okay.
Jay, you're up.
Why?
Gonna let Jay
Tom,
go.
if he takes
Here
Sly
comes
Army.
Washington
It's
Lee.
smart.
Come on,
No,
man.
I
Comic
think it's
book
brilliant.
movies, that's on his radar right now. You gotta wonder if True Romance would have been better with Bronson Pinchot.
He was in it.
He was in
He
it.
was in it.
Then it's a great movie. That's a
Bronson Pinchot was in True
Ooh,
Romance.
boy. That's a big spin.
Everybody
That was a
take
very
5
good
until the
spin,
wheel
Jay.
settles.
Jay wants
I'm gonna go across the
Oh.
street to Starbucks.
Oh
Breath
my
breaks.
god.
That was
Jay.
a good spin.
Here it comes.
And it lands on like
Ricky's gonna
opponent's
get
choice.
comic book movies
Oh.
this
Oh.
That spin was amazing, and he.
Comic book movies it is.
He's gonna put it on comic book movies.
Comic book movies, I got it.
Well,
Christian,
yeah,
it seems
okay.
like Jay
That's just, okay.
Washington
You know,
starting to win some
applause
favor
to
with the crowd. It's
Jay.
versus
That
Emma
was good
Pfeiffer,
spin.
who
Oh my
they love
God.
the most.
That's pretty crazy. So Jay has won the crowd over here today. But all right, it's 3 questions now. Jay needs to have a nice little round to get close to Emma. Here we go. What is Cyclops' full real name?
Scott Summers.
Oh, there you go.
I knew it was Scott. I just needed a second to
Jay,
get
what
Summers.
1982 aquatic creature was based on a comic book of the same
Swamp
name?
Thing.
Swamp Thing.
Feature, excuse me.
Multiple choice.
A. Screamers. B.
Swamp
Slugs.
Thing.
C. Slither. D.
Slither.
Was incorrect. I didn't get the last one out there, so I can.
Oh,
you guys, I can
sucker.
give you guys D.
Yeah.
You see, it's either A. Screamers. B. Slugs. C. Slither. D. Swamp Thing.
Can I answer? Is that
Y'all gonna write
Yeah,
down
yeah,
D.
Write it down. Write
It's
it.
already written.
It's written. Hold on. So I got to wait for the reveal. Tom, you reveal.
That might have
Swamp Thing.
1
bit
point.
him in the ass.
1
D,
point.
Swamp Thing.
1 point. All right.
Wow.
So Emma gets 11. Ricky gets 5.
You
Tom
see how
gets 6.
excited I was to know something?
That was a bad move
That
by
was-
Jay.
I like Jay, but
Slithers, which
man, Jay.
It's another
Washington
Here we
getting a
go.
little ahead of himself.
Yeah,
Gotta
that
let
was-
the
yeah.
options play out.
All right, here we
Yeah,
go. Here we
he-
go. Your last question, Jay.
Should've just
In the
waited.
Avengers, Captain America tells Nick Fury that he doubts he would be surprised by anything, and Fury bets him that he is wrong. How much?
$10.
There you go. 2
Yeah.
points.
Well, he hasn't let.
Right back in contention.
11-9.
Okay, come on, Tom. Sly and Arnie.
is up.
Sly and
Tom is
Arnie.
gonna be hoping that he
If
lands
Tom
on
can
Arnie
get
and Sly.
10,
Looking for that Arnie and Sly.
9,
If he-
that's
Dude,
a
if he gets
good
Arnie
round.
and Sly, he can get a lot.
He's gonna go.
Come on,
You're gonna take
come
no
on.
matter what you get.
Gonna play to the crowd a little bit here.
Come on. Come on.
Dagnino taking
no.
a rest as he
No.
spins.
No.
Okay.
He's taking it. You take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with 90s.
Is he taking 90s?
Yeah.
Okay, Tom,
Shoes.
That's smart.
That's
smart.
If you got opponent's choice, it would have been sunk.
In which
Yo, yeah.
1998 film does John Travolta play a Southern Democrat who runs for president and whose character is loosely based on Bill Clinton?
He knows it.
Everybody knows you hit on me once. The answer is Primary Colors.
2 points. 2 points for Dagnino.
Yeah.
Next question. In which
Fault.
film
That's a
does Adam
good
Sandler
answer.
play a character with the
Big
name
Daddy.
of Sonny?
I like Big Daddy.
Yeah, same here. Great movie.
You know, I think I know it.
5, 4.
Let's go multiple choice.
Okay. I'll give you multiple choice. You promise not to chew your gum directly
Smart.
into the microphone.
That's a great.
Come on. Is it A, the water boy, B, Little Nicky, C, Big Daddy, or D, the wedding singer?
You know,
5,
I kind of.
4.
Let me get the choices again.
Come on.
You can get the choices. You can get the choices. Go ahead.
Is it A, the water boy, B, Little Nicky, C, Big
Come on.
Daddy, D, the wedding
C,
singer?
C.
I am gonna go with
C.
Big Daddy.
That is correct for
Got
1
it.
point.
Yes.
Dagnino within striking
Yes.
distance of Emma right now.
Oh, man.
Okay.
His name is Sonny.
Your question.
Last one.
Come on.
To tie Emma Fife, if you get this right off the bat.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
Tied with Jay
Tom.
Washington right now. Here we go.
Who plays the character of Brock Lovett in Titanic?
Damn, I thought you were gonna say
Who
Brock
Rose
Landers.
tells her story to?
Oh.
Bill
Oh,
Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton. Come on, Tom.
I had a good time with Francis Fisher at McCookie's wedding.
We could probably have a count.
5, 4, 3.
Bill
The
Paxton.
answer is Bill
1.
Paxton.
2
Two
points.
got it.
Tied it.
Wow.
He just pulled it.
He ties it up there. All right, so at
Yes.
the end of
Wow.
round number 2,
This is
it
exactly what Emma
11,
predicted. It
Emma
come down to
11, Jay
Dagnino and
9,
Fife.
Ricky 5,
And
as we
Ricky
get
and
into round
Washington.
number 3. Mark,
Yes.
how does round 3 work?
Each
Chris,
competitor
it's okay.
at the desk is going to give
He's-
us
he's gonna
3
win this.
numbers that range
Trust
from
me.
This is
1
insane.
to 20. Whoever's in the lead gets their first pick at the numbers
is
they
crazy.
prefer, and then we move down the line from there.
This
Each
is-
number
this is
corresponds
insane.
to a movie category up here at the answer desk. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next worth 3 points,
This
and your
is
last
crazy.
one worth 5 points. There is no stealing in round 3. There's no penalty for missing a question. We have Emma, who knows a lot about comic book and geeky kind of movies at the top. We have Tom, who's swung by Blick Art Materials on his way to the studio today. Which one is going to be giving us numbers first, Christian?
Emma, you please, heads or tails?
Heads.
Again.
Heads. She got it. So, Emma, you pick your number 3.
Okay, I will take 3, 12, and 16.
Hey, Clark.
Tom, you were up.
16's my number.
Well, not anymore.
Who
What do you got?
knows? Maybe Ricky can come back.
Let's go. What is it? 20 what?
I just am
20.
so
Okay,
happy
let's go
right now
17,
that
17
Tom
for Keith
is
Hernandez,
tied
Let's go.
for the
18
lead
Daryl
right now.
Strawberry.
Yep.
And let's go. I'm not gonna go 1 because that's usually animated. Let's go like I don't know, some weird number like 7.
That's Jay Washington.
Dude,
Watch him get an animated at
If he does,
G,
oh
hey,
my.
G is the 7th letter mate.
Jay Washington. You got
14, 4, and 8.
14.
Wow.
4, 8, and then
Dagnino
Ricky.
studies the game, whether you
He
want to hear that or not.
does.
1,
Ricky.
2,
Yep.
and 5.
1, 2, and 5. All right. So here we go. So Ricky
5?
Hayberg will have to answer. He will have to answer. He will have to go past
All
or at
of
least
them?
tie 11 in order to stay in the game, and he's going to go first. Ricky, you chose category number 1. You chose category.
Imagine if he
number
wins
1 here.
this.
That is
He
the
will.
category.
Not if,
comic
he
book
will.
Movies. Comic book movies here. Ricky, your 2-pointer. Which Batman film was Drew Barrymore in?
Batman
and
Forever.
Robin- Batman, no, Forever, yeah. She was the
Yep.
Two-Face's girl. Yeah.
One of
Batman
them.
Returns.
Batman Forever. Batman Forever.
Batman Forever.
All right, so Ricky needs to hit. He needs to hit this, or he's gonna be eliminated.
Let me look at my
He did not
predictions.
hit this. Ricky,
Damn it.
You have category number 2. That's 2000s. 2000s.
Ah, the years I was born.
Yeah. Who played the hitman Vincent opposite Jamie Foxx in the 2000s?
Tom Cruise.
Collateral.
Oh,
Does he
I
not
mean, I
know
have
this?
seen this, but do I get points for that?
That you've seen it? No, because I can't prove it.
Oh.
5.
Well, I have
4,
no idea. So
3.
No.
Anyone. 2. A name. 1. Nothing?
No.
The answer was Tom Cruise. And with
Ricky
that,
did not learn from Spectacular last year.
All right, Ricky is out. Now we jump
I think we're about to see critically acclaimed breakup with Ricky Hayberg. Calling it right now.
Maybe they drop Ricky.
I impressed myself today. 5 points.
That's right.
5 points.
Can somebody grab me
I
some
think
more
that's a
grapes?
record for you, Ricky.
Yeah, Bibiani.
you should be
Bibiani.
proud.
It's Bibiani and Whitney just stomped off
It might
the
be
stage.
the highest score I've ever gotten.
All right, here we go.
Can we send somebody to get me some more grapes?
All right, here we go.
Jay Washington, you selected for your 2-point category number 14. Right here, I'm looking at it. That corresponds to the category of movie characters.
Now I have to hope for Tom Dagnino will hopefully give Rob the contendership for
How
Indie
many
Geekdom.
actors have played the role of
Connery,
James Bond?
Lazenby,
25 seconds for this. We'll give you 25 seconds.
Anytime you have to
Dalton.
7.
25 for counting
6.
actors?
6. No, it's 7. It's Connery, Lazenby,
Have some more synapses.
Moore,
Bond be another thorn in the
the other guy in the 80s. I forget his
Dalton.
name. Dalton. Pierce
Brosnan.
Brosnan. Daniel
Craig.
Craig. Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of Austin Powers. Never mind.
2.
6.
Give him 2 points, ladies and gentlemen.
6.
That's
All right,
correct.
so now we bounce back.
Well done. Well done.
Tom Dagnino now will go up. He'll be on the
Come on,
board.
Tom.
2-pointer. His
Come on, Tom.
Here we go, Tom. Here we go, Tom.
Come on, Tom.
Well,
Hang on.
I want to challenge it.
Yeah.
Tom.
Challenge it? Yeah. All right, you're challenged.
Why?
All right, here, we are being challenged on that answer.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Wait, why is he challenged?
Why is he Tom?
Why is he?
Here's what the ruling is.
I don't know.
Now, because unofficially, there are 7 James Bonds. But
Maybe
because
8.
it is a confusing
Oh.
question as far as canon goes, we're just going to scrap the question entirely and give Jay a new question.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
Ooh.
That's fair.
Okay, I see. He was challenging the question.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
we played
All right.
James Bond in Toy Story. That doesn't count as
That's
a
right.
James Bond.
Right, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jay Washington.
That's
once
Yeah,
again,
you're right.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Here is your
That's,
question.
that was a
for
fair
2
challenge,
points.
actually.
Famed author Robert Ludlum created what popular modern action
Robert
hero?
Bourne.
Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne. I just said Robert Bourne.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Famed author Robert Ludlum.
That's a good
created
repeat.
What popular
Yes.
modern action hero?
5, 4.
Rambo.
Looking for Jason Bourne. Jason
Bourne
Bourne.
ready.
Now we get a 3-pointer for Jay.
That's right.
That hurts.
For Jay
That's a
Washington.
question.
Jay,
you have.
if that was the thing that made Jay
For
lose,
3 points. Carrie Elways or Yules played the boyfriend of Jim Carrey's ex-wife in what
Please.
film?
Internal
Oh,
Sunshine of the Spotless.
3 points.
Oh, never mind. I'm wrong.
So now we jump back to
yeah,
Tom Dagnino. Tom, 90s movies.
Yes.
My Cousin Vinny,
ooh,
who played Bill Gambini, Vinny's cousin, who has been accused
Ralph
of murder.
Macchio.
Oh wow.
It sounds like a Dagnino question.
What's Totoro?
What's your answer?
No,
Well, I mean
Ralph Macchio.
Like an answer.
You just said, what's the answer?
Sounded like an
Ralph
answer.
Macchio.
John Totoro.
Incorrect. Ralph Macchio is the answer.
No.
Ralph Macchio. All right, Tom, now you're 3
Tom.
In future competitors, please do not ask the people with the answers if that is the correct answer.
They had the same hair.
All right,
They
here
had
we
the
go.
same hair.
Here we go. Tom, your 3-pointer here. Your 3-pointer. All right. Who plays volcanologist? Volcanologist, however that goes.
Pierce Brosnan.
Dalton in Dante's Peak.
Pierce Brosnan.
Oh man. Dante's Peak.
Yep.
What year was that?
Don't know.
Come on, I know what year.
It's not part of
Come
it.
on.
Dante's Peak.
So just Dante's Peak.
Yeah.
Pierce
Who plays
Brosnan.
the volcanologist?
Yes.
Watch him challenge this question.
No, he,
Dante's Peak.
3.
come on.
I don't know, Antonio Banderas.
Looking for Pierce.
No.
Pierce Brosnan.
Tom.
Tom.
Five's gonna win this.
The number 7.
Tom.
No, Jay
come
can.
on.
Billy Jones is closer to the
right.
correct answer
Why
than
can I
Antonio
also-
Banderas.
Tom.
The Tom Cruise
Steven
question.
Spielberg is your final, your 5-pointer here. 5 pointers, Tom. Who
Would have
plays
laughed
the
so hard
highly
if it was
robotic boy
animated.
David in AI, artificial intelligence.
Joe
5 points.
You know, I had him for a movie that I was doing. His name is Haley Joel Osment.
There you go, 5 points for Tom.
Wow,
Tom
that's a
takes the
big
lead.
5.
That's a big 5. So now we get. So Tom is done.
That actually makes things a little bit more
Your
interesting.
2-point question.
Okay,
and
if-
the category is drama movies. Matthew McConaughey films.
All right.
Your 5-point
They
question
did it.
is Matthew McConaughey and a fellow Matthew Fox play football coaches together in what?
That's not We Are Marshall or something.
That's
is
a
it?
soft.
Dazed and Confused?
And with that,
Aww.
No.
We Are Marshall.
We are Marshall.
We Are Marshall.
So Tom actually wins this battle. Jay almost had him out, but now it's between
Oh.
Tom Dagnino.
Nobody can sleep on Jay anymore, though.
Emma needs to hit.
No one can sleep on Jay, but there is that thing of Tom technically beat Jay.
Yeah, with that challenge.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna be livid about that.
Emma Fife, your category for 3 points is from the world of fantasy science fiction.
Okay.
And your
Ooh.
question is, who plays Agent Seymour Simmons in the Transformers franchise?
Oh, is that John Turturro?
Agent Seymour Simmons. Josh Duhamel?
Incorrect. Looking for John Turturro, Finstock's favorite answer.
All right, so now
Wait,
it comes down.
wait.
Oh my god.
Of course, it comes down to this.
Wait.
She needs to hit.
Can Tom win this?
5-pointer. If she
Oh
does,
my god.
she wins the manager bowl. If she
Oh my god.
Tom Dagnino wins it.
Do they need to put a lapel on Tom?
For 5 points. And the win. First inaugural manager bowl. You selected number 16.
Inaugural.
Responds to the category titled Charlize Theron movies.
Okay.
And your
Ooh,
question
it's
is,
an odd category.
which animal was voiced by Charlize?
A monkey, no.
The 2-string.
Oh, a baboon. It's like she's a baboon with it's kind of what it is. It's a Japanese sort of monkey.
Your winner.
Wait.
Winning the first manager
It's
bowl.
5.
Hold on.
The Golden Mike.
Ah! Stupid monkey. Okay, but who is your competitor?
We need Emma's competitor. Where is her competitor? We don't know where her competitor is.
You know what? We gotta assume she does have a competitor, or else this whole win is illegal. So
Where's this competitor?
she's too busy high.
Oh, I thought it was Mark Riley for
No, I was like, wait, what?
To validate the win.
Imagine if it was Mark Riley.
Yeah.
Can we just bring him out again?
Yeah, sure.
Come on.
What's the official answer here?
It was monkey. She
Yeah,
said
she said
baboon
baboon.
slash
baboon is
monkey.
baboon.
She
Wait,
said.
in what?
She said.
In the orangutan colony.
He has a challenge.
She said baboon slash monkey.
Challenge.
First thing was baboon.
I
said it was a monkey.
You want to challenge?
Challenge it.
Challenge.
Yeah, a baboon is not a monkey.
Here we go.
Challenge.
Emma Fife is your winner, and can we?
Yes, yeah.
Come on out, Emma Fife's first competitor.
Okay.
What?
What a mess.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Wait a minute.
Mark Andreyko wearing the tattered hobo
Mark
clothes.
Draco's part of the Lions Den.
I don't know how this can happen,
Wait, what is-
Christian.
Wait, I'm confused.
I'm confused.
What?
So
Nice
much
to
What?
see Mark Andreyko here. Yeah, Tom.
Wow, you got somebody who looks like Mark Andreyko. Wow, that's pretty good.
That's Mark Andreyko.
This is Mark Andreyko.
That's really you.
Wait,
Movie trivia enthusiast
wait,
and
what about
Mark
Blofeld's
Andreyko.
cat?
You guys can figure that behind the scenes.
I didn't see anybody smoking crack in
Wait.
the limo. Was that you?
Well, it looks. Well, all right. it looks like. Look, so Mark Andreyko's part
I
of
think
Emma
Mark
Fife.
Andreyko was the
Wait.
only one who wasn't smoking crack.
I'm
Listen,
confused.
there's gonna be
What?
blood boiling.
I don't think Blofeld's cat is a
I
thing
know,
anymore.
and
This cannot happen.
all
No.
these interviews, and we're gonna hear.
You're gonna be
No.
In a second.
about the monkey thing.
You talk to
Okay,
Thad.
because that's a baboon. That's a different thing.
That's the beauty of it. I don't have to deal with it. I'm
Challenge.
not the commissioner anymore. All right. So because we're not going to come back. Look, what we'll say before we throw to Mark
right.
Riley. My God, what a match!
You know, Christian, it was a slugfest at times. It felt like a defensive grug match, but ultimately you had Emma Fife and Tom Dagnino. and
I'm
Jay
confused
Washington,
about
too.
what
Ricky
happens to
Haber getting his
Blofeld's
highest
cat.
score in singles ever. He's only competed once, but still his
Mark.
highest score ever. What
The
a match
heck,
we had
man?
today. That's a great way to kick off this year's
Oh.
spectacular.
Jay is seething. Ricky's very happy because that's the most Ricky's ever scored. And
He's gonna go drink.
Yeah, so we're gonna hear. Look, we're gonna hear a lot from these guys.
But
for sure
seriously,
in
Mark,
the post-interview.
what are you
But
doing?
As we wrap this up. Now, what this means, there's so much that this means. Now, Emma Fyfe is a bona fide manager.
Yep.
She now represents Mark Andreyko, apparently. We'll hear more about that now. She can choose.
What?
Will Mark
Confused.
Andreyko get a #1 contender at a title shot? Will she get?
Does this
somebody
mean
new instead of
Rob's
the
leaving the
match?
Lions
I
Den?
mean, what's that mean for Blofeld's cat?
I
I don't
know.
understand.
My head is still reeling from this switch.
We'll find all that out. So we're gonna go to the interviews, and then right after that, we'll have the promos, and we're gonna get into the Inner Geekdom Championship. Jason Inman going up against
What
Hector Navarro.
is going
when we
on
get
right
back.
now?
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? It's the
Ah,
spectacular.
Riley.
I'm here with the winner, Emma
Nice shades.
Fyfe. But first, we're going to get to the match in question, but I need to ask first, how did this happen? Mark Andreyko, this is a good look for you, buddy.
Well, thank you very much. All I got to say is I'm here for my lady, my champion, Emma, who won decisively. I know there's a lot of
What's
questions to
going
be
on?
asked, but I don't want to, this is her moment to shine. We'll talk about this all later. I just want to now give it to the deserved champion, Miss Fyfe.
Exactly.
Wait,
Mark Riley, all will be revealed by the end of today. Let's just say that there is a plan
I
in
just
place.
can't believe this.
And the Lions Den are going down. This is a great way to start off the day. And I can't wait for you guys to all find out the plans that I have in store.
Plans indeed. You shocked the crowd, but we will get to that. Emma, how does it feel to win the inaugural Managers Schmoedown? This is an incredible win for you. How do you feel right now?
You know, I'm feeling pretty good. I gotta be honest with you. I'm really glad it came down to that last question between me and Dagnino.
Yeah, did you hope in your heart of hearts?
Sure.
That
Of
it
all the
would come
Charlie
down to
Theron
Dagnino?
movies,
You
though,
guys
that was
have
an
had
interesting one.
a little bit of a contentious
We
relationship.
certainly have.
Is
We
an
certainly have.
understatement. Do you feel like you have gotten your revenge?
I feel like this is a step in the direction of my ultimate revenge, which, as I say, is definitely in the works, because enough is enough. Honestly, I was just excited to get out there to debut my first team member, who obviously is the incredibly talented Mark Andreyko, whose time has just not yet come in this league because he's been aligning himself with the side of evil. But now that he is
I really
on the
like
side
how
of
this
good,
sounds like a
everything
sports
is going
type
to
of
change.
thing.
As I say, I had nothing to lose
My
going
mind
into
is
this
just
match. I
oh
didn't
my
really
God.
care about
I'm
winning,
just
but man, it
confused.
feels really good to win.
I know
Same.
what it's like to win a big match. How did it feel to get the question at the end, that 5-pointer? You seem to have known it right away. The animation, especially Kubo in the 2 strings, in your wheelhouse, right?
Oh, totally. I loved Kubo and the 2 Strings. It was one of my favorite films of last year. And, they said Charlize Theron, and I'm pretty familiar with most of her work, so I wasn't too nervous going into it. But as soon as I heard Kubo, I was like, I'm gonna know this. I'm gonna know this. And it just turns out that I did, so.
Yep, well, it was a good question.
It was
you
a good
nailed
question.
the answer. How
Thank
did it
you.
feel having the, look at this
There
guy.
he is.
Give me the mic, you
Oh.
have. Look, you know what? Here's what
Hey,
I
no.
Tom,
Congratulations.
shut your mouth.
Thank you.
And what was, when are you talking to Andreyko here? What the fuck is going on?
Andreyko?
Yeah, my buddy.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm sorry,
Lions Den member.
my buddy.
Yeah, but
He's
what are you guys doing?
no
Going to
longer
Harry
in
Potter
the
stuff for
Lions
yourself?
Den.
This is ridiculous.
Tom.
You know what? Nobody leaves the Lions in if I don't say so.
Listen, you
know what?
said
Here's the-
you have a plan. I also have a plan.
Go on, I'll
Thank
get
you.
to you. I'll talk to you later, Tom. It's okay. He does that. That's
Hey,
okay. Can you lock him in a closet somewhere?
I sure plan on it.
Listen, how does it feel? The whole crowd was pulling for you.
Yeah.
You pulled it off. You made it happen. It must be a great feeling to have the entire Schmoedown audience on your side.
It's super true. And now I'm gonna be riding high for the rest of the event. I mean, pressure's off. I won my big match, and now I just get to go and do some interviews, and I might be a little more involved towards the end of the event here today.
Yeah, well, that begs the question, Emma Fyfe.
What she has more in store. What is going on?
Man, I actually feel like I did fairly well, and so I'm feeling like maybe I could.
I just gotta say, you did great, but I got 5 points right. I just want to say congratulations. Thank you so much for beating Dagnino. That's the only thing that I cared about. So just congratulations.
Ricky, Tom beat you.
You did great today, Ricky.
Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. That was a
did
good
great.
5 points.
It was.
You earned those
Is
5
Ricky
points.
taking a face
Emma
turn?
Fyfe, winner of the Manager Bowl.
No.
Congratulations, Emma.
Thank you so much.
I'm here.
I don't know.
Very distraught. Jay Washington. Jay, what happened there? Where's Brienne?
Where's
Brienne?
Brienne?
Let's get to the match. How do you feel right now? You don't look good. What happened back there, man?
What do you think happened?
Well, looks like
I really don't care. I blanked and let Swamp Thing go over my head, and I've watched Swamp Thing repeatedly. Then I get a James Bond question taken away from me because a group of nerds in the crowd and the audience who aren't competing want to complain about an unofficial James Bond. Then I have to blank out and watch Emma Fife get her favorite fucking category, Harry Potter. How do you think I feel right now? How do you think? I am utterly, ultimately pissed.
This is why Riley's the best. Look at that. None of this is the
How do you think I feel? How angry do you think I am inside right now? Next question.
Next question. Where's Brienne?
I don't know, and that is eating me up even fucking more. She ain't been seen around here since she left after her match with Kalinowski. I don't know where she is.
She said she was taking a break.
Back to help me and Stacey.
That's true.
She wasn't in to come out with me. She isn't even here right now. Things are not going the way I anticipated, and it is really getting my blood boiling. I don't like being this dude right now. I don't want to be. But the Schmoedown has just pissed me off royally. I don't have a Brienne here. I don't have a win in the manager's bowl. I'm sitting here holding my fucking tail between my legs.
All right, I'll change the questioning up. What are your thoughts on Andraco leaving the Lions Den and joining Emma Fife?
Andraco can do whatever the hell Andraco want to do. He want to join Emma. He got to learn Harry Potter. He's not going to learn any geek knowledge. I mean, okay, she gets a phenomenal player. So what? How far does that go? Now we got to deal with him and Burnett arguing over that ugly-ass coat in the Lions Den. I don't want to even be bothered with it. Next question so I can get up out of here. I got better things to do.
All right. So next question. So moving forward, what do you want to happen now that you can't find Brienne, but you still have Stacey Howard? Do you have any big plans? Are you going to try to get more people into your faction? What do you do from here?
You want to know what I do from here?
Well,
oh, denied.
How dare you
That's what
touch
he
him?
does from here. Jay Washington out. Mark Yodi Riley for the spectacular. Back to you, Christian and Mark.
You know what I smell, guys?
I like
These
Mark
are behavior.
Oh, absolutely, without question, without question.
Listen, I knew you had my back no matter what, but it feels real good to beat that idiot.
Yeah, I can imagine. He's a loudmouth, and
He is.
a lot of talk, no action.
Oh, and speaking of,
What are you, crazy, Andrew?
No.
Crazy smart.
What happened? Are you drunk or something?
No, I'm stone cold sober. I just realized after what had happened with Emma in my interview with her, where I felt myself getting really heely, and then the stuff that happened with Rachel and that imbalanced match, that winning isn't everything. It's about being a good person and being able to live with myself, and I had to make a choice.
So what are you saying? You don't want championship belts?
If it comes at that cost, if it comes at the cost of my morals and my soul and being a jerk.
What about your buddy over here?
Listen, man, Blofeld's Cat's a solid team. We're 2-1 now. I mean, I understand sometimes victory is not as sweet as we want it to be, but it's still a victory.
That's not me. I'm not a win at all costs guy. I would rather be a good person and take a loss than be a bad person and win.
Okay, so you don't want to win.
Oh, I'm going to win. I'm going to destroy you guys. But given the choice, I'm going to win with good people as opposed to a bunch of guys.
What about
what? I'm giving you one last opportunity.
What the hell?
It's declined.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fair.
Sorry.
Shall we?
I wish you guys
Wait a
well,
minute.
But it's time for me to move on.
Wait.
Everybody.
Have fun at the coffee bean.
Oh, we will.
Wait, does that mean Ken and Rob are now the Blofeld's cat?
Maybe.
You know.
Wait,
I can't believe that guy.
Wait.
We had a great team going. Listen, I just want to say, you guys,
wait.
I'm happy to
He's
beat
fired.
you. That guy, I mean, enough of Andraco. What is he? Suddenly, he really became a cat? He really became a pussy? Is that what it is?
Let me tell you something.
Is that what it is?
Let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm here for you guys.
Uh-oh.
I get it.
Yes, you get it.
Do you understand the word necessity?
Yes, and you guys are a necessity to my well-being now. Let me just tell you.
Uh-oh.
He's a necessity.
Absolutely.
He's definitely a necessity.
JTE, Little Evil.
I guess you're not Lions fan anymore.
You know who isn't a necessity?
And he's an in-Snyder?
You.
What do you mean?
I'm going to have to... You know what? Here, take a look that way.
What are you saying?
There's
Wait. What are you saying?
What?
Listen.
Are you kidding me? I was the Inner Geekdom champion, the first Inner Geekdom champion. What are you saying?
You've been dropped by like 5 factions already.
What are you talking about, dude?
I need you to take a seat real quick. Okay? Because what you're going to hear is what we want to hear. So please take a seat.
All right.
No.
Okay? That's all.
No.
See, there's a door over there? We're going to walk out of it. You can stay here.
Think about what you need to.
Rob. Rob. Oh no. Snap! Snap, come back!
This is not acceptable. This is not what I am about. I am a former champion. I am a film director. I am a documentarian. I am the world's greatest Star Trek expert. No one treats me like this. No one. I will come back. I will come back. You people will be destroyed.
No!
Ooh, boy.
Oh. Hey, Hector.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? How's it going, man?
Guess you're not a Lanston fan anymore, Clark.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. Jason. Hector.
Thank
Jason.
God.
Oh.
I think Rob's his own faction now.
I mean, until, about an hour from now.
Yeah, definitely. And then it'll probably still be mine, but who knows, it might be yours.
I don't know. I hope you've been studying on Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings.
Now Rob is going to want to get in this inner Geekdom 3-way now.
It's a Harry Potter spell.
Yeah, I knew it.
Lucius Malfoy, right?
Interesting.
I think
Staying very
Matt might be right.
The what?
He could challenge, but Jason was denied, so he'll probably be denied.
I'm sorry, no, Tooth Grinder. It's Tooth Grinder. Wait, no, my bad. Those are Thor's goats.
I'm gonna enjoy having that later.
No, it's
You keep
Shadow
studying.
Facts.
Keep
Shadow
studying.
Facts. Okay, I'll keep studying, Jason. Good luck, bud.
Wow, so I mean, look at all of that. Look, first of all, you don't ever really see Tarantino get upset, but the fact
I'm
that he
done.
confronts Draco behind the scenes there, and Draco standing by Fife, who wins, and it just says he doesn't want to be part of this faction anymore. He didn't like himself the way that he was while he was with the Den, and he leaves. But how about then Dagnino turns on Burnett and kicks Burnett out of the Den? I mean, the fact that Burnett is now out of the Den, and Draco's gone. So now all you have in the Lions Den, they're kind of in disarray right now. You have Ken, Grace, Dagnino, and the
Ironically,
Patriots,
they're all
and
winners.
Draco's gone and Burnett's gone.
Yeah.
It's so far not a great start for the faction that's going to take over the spectacular.
2 reasons to not do drugs, kids. 1, so you can be sober and keep track of all the changes happening. Number 2, so
What
you
the
don't
hell?
end up like Tom Dagnino.
Well, I mean, that was the way we started it off. Right away there. Now, guys, we have, coming up for you, the Inner Geekdom Championship.
Boy.
Whew.
This is going to be a hot one.
This is going to be a great match. You got 5 rounds tonight.
I can't believe that all happened right there.
Neither can I.
Last year at the Spectacular, when
I thought Ken was going to come up
Yeah,
and
so did I,
pull
but I
up
mean, I
Belt's
guess
cat.
if you're gonna drop anyone from the Lions, then Rob would be the one.
You guys are going to be playing ETC and the team division.
But
Also, it proves how corrupted Ken is.
yeah, Ken. Old Ken wouldn't have let that happen.
5 there, where Rachel Cushing and Jeremy Johnson were in the finals. But then he came back. He beat Emma Fife, who we just saw won, and then he beat out Rachel Cushing in that fatal 4-way to take the shot at Navarro. He's earned his spot.
I think Rob is his own faction now.
Yeah, he's. You know what? He is. He's his own free
He beat
enterprise.
Jeremy Johns. He beat Burnett.
He's a free enterprise,
Really a
Clark.
dominant champion.
Inman might be able to take it is that Inman's been playing more recently.
Navarro hasn't really played that much this year.
I think he's only played at Collision.
And the Hector vs. Rob match.
Yeah, he hasn't played since Collision. I meant to word that differently.
Inner Geekdom Championship.
I really hope Rob comes out and challenges.
Robert Meyer Burnett has eliminated John Campia. That's your finals. Wow. That's your
The
finals.
crazy Canadian. What a time to be alive.
Crazy.
That is correct. It is.
And look at how much has changed in just this year.
Niem Nub is correct. The Wrath of Khan.
Admiral. Tie game. Look at that. And your winner and the
Back when Chris was actually a happy person.
Oh, Evan.
Robert Meyer Burnett has been
flapping his
The Force
old-ass
theme was
gums
behind
for
it.
weeks now, talking about how much smarter he is than me, how much better he is than me. The belt's already mine. I'm not trying to come off as super cocky or confident, but it's mine. I'm already wearing it. I've already sized it up. I've already resized it. I've already picked out outfits to match with it because it's already mine. It's not even a question.
I tell you, when you have age, you have experience, and you have the incredible wealth of knowledge that I possess. There is no one anywhere.
I think it's building up for Rob to.
You think?
Yeah, I think it's building
But do
that
you,
up.
if he comes out, do you think Inman and Hector let him play?
Yeah, because they think he's a pushover.
Jason's going up for the team titles here next
Because
Tuesday.
here's Jason Inman. This is what he did.
Yeah, they're building this up. They're building this up.
Rob said it himself though. He can't compete in the Inner Geekdom because he doesn't know enough of the deeper movies like Suicide Squad, or he just doesn't watch movies that he doesn't like over and over again.
Triple threat match
for the belt.
Triple threat match right now for the belt. Well, yeah, I can't just say yes on that.
I don't know
because
if we can even say that.
That's up to the champion. So if you would like to defend the title, Robert, on the
Yeah,
triple
this is
threat match right now,
this is insanity.
Jason, I like you. You're a good guy. There's a reason you worked in the Inner Geekdom Championship, and there's a reason you're not going to be here today. So
Yeah, they're building this up.
until you win some more matches, until you are worthy.
Oh, tell him to
That's
get
what I'm
lost.
talking about.
And your winner, and the
You okay, Clark?
That was such a great day, Chris, wasn't it?
It makes
Okay.
me look tiny, and it's awesome.
You don't have to be.
Whoa! Jason Inman just won't let it go.
I won't, because Hector Navarro, you are the luckiest man in the Schmoedown. You want to know why?
Why?
Because if Robert had let me compete, I would have stole that belt from you.
No way,
Lee
Jose.
Merriweather, Halle
Ooh.
Berry, you work for DC. Come on, man.
That's true. Do they count as
Enjoy that
television?
belt, because you're not going to have it for very long.
Super Freak?
And your winner.
I don't know.
It's a music question. Movie Trivia Schmoedown, champion of the world. The Nightmare Navarro.
I've been waiting for this shot for over a year. I was in last year's Spectacular, and I'm damn sure going to be in this year's Spectacular. My home team, the Kansas City Royals.
And your winner, playing here for the championship.
Oh my God.
I think the fates of the Schmoedown are smiling at me because they know where that belt is coming to live.
I mean, this has been a very long time coming. You've been gunning for Hector Navarro for a long time.
Yes.
I
and you
think
keep
both
coming in
Navarro
here,
and
you
Inman have a
never give up. You're
2-game win
extremely
streak going into
persistent,
this
and
match.
It's paid off.
It has. And remember last year, I
Uh,
told him in that almost three-way match, I told him that he was going to face me
He
one way or
beat
another. And guess
Emma.
what? It is
He beat
now
the
happening.
other four
This is happening.
competitors.
You better dream about that belt because you're not
I
going to
get.
have it
Yeah,
much
I guess
longer.
they are both on 2 games. Yeah. I just always count title matches a little differently, but well, no, actually, no. Yeah, they count.
Robert
You're
Meyer
right.
Burnett
You're right.
and Hector Navarro. Well, I am finally here because I am going to prove that the best geek out there needs to win the Inner Geekdom.
He might take it, but I'll probably hold on to it because I do know my stuff, and I've heard that the more that these categories whittle down to these deep-cut questions, that a category like MCU has gotten real tough, and I feel like that's a specialty of mine.
This is insanity. Yeah, this is. You're just waiting for Rob to show up. You know that's what you're doing.
This music's so good.
That's new.
I'm here. I'm showing up. Defending my Inner Geekdom title.
That's a good
You know,
smart
I just
cut.
show up for the big events. That's kind of my job.
I like these
show up to defend
transitions.
it, and I'm feeling
Yeah.
probably the same
You
amount
should
of confidence that I've always felt.
take a
you know?
lesson
I know what I
in
know, and I don't know what I don't.
transitioning,
Well, I'm here,
from
super
Spectacular.
friends. Straight in the Spectacular.
I think Evan should
Defending
take a lesson
the
in transitioning
championship
too.
of the Inner
Both of you
Geekdom
could.
title. That's right.
Destiny has brought me to this hallowed hall.
I'm going to be real about Jason Inman. I wish that I wasn't competing against him because he's a formidable opponent. He is very formidable. He knows his stuff. I feel like his expertise is probably Star Trek, but that's like also a lot of TV shows, and I know this is only the movie competition, and I'm more of a Kirk Spock guy. I feel like he's definitely a Picard guy.
If you look at Hector, sometimes he hits DC. He gets the questions wrong, which is a little weird since he works for DC. And I'm not a big fan, since I'm a co-patriot of his at DC All Access, that he keeps picking Marvel movies on the wheel. We need an inner Geekdom champion that is true, straight, honest, and the champion that we all deserve.
Yeah, he
And
knows
he's
his
not
stuff,
in
you know,
this
we're buds,
match.
and he might take it, but I'll probably hold on to it because I do know my stuff, and I've heard that the more that these categories whittle down to these deep-cut questions, that a category like MCU has gotten real tough, and I feel like that's a specialty of mine. So, you know.
Hector, Booby, I love you. You're a nice guy. You got an okay beard. But you're going to cry today.
Booby.
I'm going to make you cry today. But I'll give you a hug after I take it away. Don't worry. I'm not going to give you a jab like you'll give to me. Or some like funky little dance to a Guardians of the Galaxy music. You know, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, that was great. I loved that.
Party handshake.
That was a great intro.
You
That was a
deserve
great
respect, but the belt's coming with me.
Jason Inman, good luck, bud. But I think that this is like Allstate. It's in good hands. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, pal.
Yeah, it's going to be out of your hands soon.
Look, you see both the video package and the announcements that these guys are ready.
But I do
to go.
think
Navarro,
Hector's going to
he's a
win
big-
this
he's a
if it's
big game
between
fighter.
him and
He's been
Inman.
in
But
the first spectacular.
this
He
could
was
all
in the
change in a
free-for-all.
second.
He was in Collider Collision. and
Rob
now
said
he's
it
back for the
himself, Clark.
spectacular.
He's not
He is
good
a
enough
big
to
game
compete
fighter.
anymore.
He has been here before. He's
Hey,
fighting for the crowd.
just
Inman,
give him
this is
this,
the biggest
okay?
crowd Inman's ever fought for sure.
Just
This is the
let him
first,
be in
I
denial.
believe that was the second title. He went for those. He went for the.
It's better to be in denial
Just
than
came up
not to
short
be in
against the
denial.
Patriots. So he's been in the title picture
okay.
before.
I
but
wish
they're
they taught me that at therapy.
Clark, it makes it so difficult to back you up
It
sometimes.
wasn't a term of endearment, and now
it meant Ken
Just
Knapsack.
that's right. It
understand
meant Ken
that.
Knapsack broadcasting by himself in his basement, and now in 2017,
False hope is still
we got a bunch of nerds fighting for
a
a
form
belt
of
to call
hope.
themselves the best geek.
Well, we're going to find out right now because, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia
Schmoedown.
Mother.
5 rounds in the inner Geekdom division.
5 of them. Boom.
Introducing first, the challenger, representing
Scott Mance. Is he going to walk out with Jason?
Is this Star Trek music?
Yeah, this is a 2009 Star Trek theme.
one defeat. He is Jason Justice
Ashley B. Robinson.
Interesting.
Ashley B. Robinson. Makes sense. Oh! Full Riker. I like it. Yes! See, Evan, in the TV series The Next Generation, the character Riker, who is number 1, he always sits down by putting his leg over the chair first. For whatever reason. Jonathan Frakes chooses to do that. So. Oh my god. That is awesome.
His opponent.
That is awesome.
Marcus is so funny.
Representing Geekdom
I'm sorry, that's just.
with a record of 2 wins.
The Blitz Strike Pop.
Defeat. He is the movie trivia Schmoedown inner Geekdom champion of the world, Hector.
Blitz Strike Pop.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
What is he doing?
Let's go.
Whoa, whoa.
He almost did a flip.
I was like, is he?
If he can pull that off.
Now Rob is going to appear.
This could be like Teen Wolf. Pull the van around.
Now I have something I gotta say here because now as
You gonna get emotional?
No, I'm not getting emotional, but what I think is
Wait.
now because I'm gonna be competing a little later.
Yeah, you got that little butte.
I like to take one break for now, but I need somebody that's gonna be able to help you out. In the
This is a switch up.
Oh no.
I like to
Is this
bring
going to be
someone on
Rob?
the match that I think knows this a little better than I do. So I'd like to introduce
Oh, no.
my spot for this match. Ladies and gentlemen, you know her.
Oh, never mind.
Rachel, the Crusher.
Ah, cool. This is awesome. It would have been funny
Nice
if.
little surprise.
That's great. That's a great surprise.
I was thinking, I was like, is it Rob? But nah. Rachel.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's a
It
good
makes
choice.
sense.
Rob's too much in a
Good
tortured
choice.
place.
They should really keep her and have her just a Star Wars one.
I know you're no stranger to the Inner Geekdom events, but Christian likes to do switch-ups from time to time. I am so happy he did
I
not
would
say
like
the
that.
name
That'd be
Robert Meyer
funny.
Burnett. And instead, he brings you to the table. Now, again, you know your Inner Geekdom. You look at Jason Justice Inman. You look at Hector the Nightmare.
Could you imagine if Robert was
matchup?
co-hosting
this?
That'd be interesting.
Because he played a hell of a match in our Fatal 4-Way. And, you know, if I had to lose to anybody, I'm happy to lose to the Justice of the league. So, yeah, sorry, Hector. I'm going with Jason.
All right, and you feel free to compliment my suit at any time during the match. We're going to get going here.
I guess
Is
he's not
everybody
coming
ready
out.
for the Inner Geekdom Championship? In round one, competitors, you will hear a series
Never mind.
of 10 questions from 10 different parts of the Geek Galaxy. Each question is worth 1 point. As soon as you hear the question asked by Rachel the Crusher Cushing, please write down the question. There is no stealing in round one. Hector Navarro, you ready to go?
Make it so, right?
Oh.
Do the thing.
Jason
Yeah,
Inman,
yeah.
he stole your line. Are you ready to go?
Well, that's Picard's line. I'm ready to engage.
You know, Rachel, it's all French to me. So here we go. Starting off round number one.
Okay, guys, the first category is Harry Potter movies. And your question is, Luna
I just love the
Lovegood's
GTE
father
heads.
is the editor of what magazine?
Oh,
What
what's the
kind of
name
question? What?
If this is the first question, my, this could be a
But
5-pointer.
The blocks fit, as it were.
Something with a G.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Hector Navarro.
The magical times.
That is
Incorrect.
incorrect. Jason Justice.
Is it the Quibbler?
It is the Quibbler.
Quibbler.
1 point
That's right. Yeah.
for Jason Inman. No points for Navarro.
All right, well, here's a chance to score some points, Hector. In category number 2,
Gee golly.
Marvel films. Who plays Moira McTaggart in X-Men First Class and
Rose Byrne. Or Byrne.
You like that Apocalypse
She's
movie? A lot of
great
people
in
divide
those movies.
No, not at all.
Her and James McAvoy have great chemistry in
5,
those films.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Jason Inman.
The amazing Judy Smith.
Judy Smith is incorrect. Can Navarro tie Inman?
Rose Byrne?
He certainly can. Deadlocked at 1.
Yeah, Rose Byrne, Barn.
Here we go.
That was a
Category
burn.
number 3 is in DC films.
What?
Who played Jonah Hex?
Matt, do you know this?
I should. I hate this movie.
Holding their nose at that point.
It's what's his name? Josh Brolin, I believe.
3, 2,
I feel like Josh Brolin's everywhere.
Hector Navarro.
Josh Brolin.
There he is. Also Thanos. That is correct for a point, Jason.
Josh Brolin.
Yep,
also
yep.
got Brolin. We're deadlocked at 2.
Sadly, I remember
Move
that
on.
because
Good
I
pull,
watched
Matt.
that movie.
Category.
Good pull.
Jonah Hex is a great character.
Is that 4?
Don't let the
4.
movie
That is
ruin
4.
it for you.
That'll be in the universe of Star Wars.
Hey, all right.
Ooh.
How many characters
Yay.
are mentioned by name in the opening crawl text of The Force Awakens?
Luke
Wow.
Skywalker,
Leia is.
Throws on that one.
Leia, General
You're
Leia
gonna be proud of the
Organa.
movie 'cause I love
Oh,
that.
I think
I
it's
agree.
2.
God,
Wow.
came back to Star
Because the
Wars.
first
Great.
line is
Like I
Luke
was
Did they say anything about
Skywalker.
R2?
Absolutely.
No, R2 doesn't
No,
get
R2's never in the
Raw.
opening
2
qual.
and a 1.
Two,
Jason
also
Inman, you got a shot at this?
I think it's 2.
It is, in fact, 2. Hector Navarro, how'd you do?
I had 3.
He had 3. We had Luke
Leia and
and
Skywalker.
Leia. That's right. That is
I
right.
thought they name dropped, what's his name? Poe Dameron, but I was wrong.
They just say pilot.
They do.
They just say some dude.
Some guy.
Somebody
Some
memorized
new
that
pilot.
opening crawl, I think.
So
Some
Inman back to
guy.
a narrow 3-2 lead over Hector Navarro as we
Yeah, because
progress
it's like
to
General
a Jason
Leia
Inman
is
might be a little
dispatched for
familiar with.
like
Yes, it's
greatest
another
pilot or
universe,
something to that
universe of Star
effect.
Trek.
Something I believe.
Well done. What of the alias that Khan used Star Trek Into Darkness?
Oh, you have to make me remember
I
this
like
movie.
when the crowd reacts to
It was
Inter Geekdom
John
like the big
something.
crowd, yeah.
I know
There's a lot of
Khan's
geeks
full
in this
name is
audience,
Khan
so you might be
Nubian
outnumbered.
Sang.
And in 5, 4, 3, 2, Jock stand, no chance here. 1,
Alias.
pens
I
down,
don't
Hector
like that
Navarro.
movie.
John Harrison.
That is correct.
We will go with that. We're tied for the moment, but
John
Jason
Harrison.
Inman also
Whoa.
had John Harrison. Okay, and we continue on in round number 1. We're going to go to a little place I like to call Middle Earth.
Yeah, so boys, do me proud. In the realm of
All
Lord
right.
of the Rings,
Ooh.
who plays
Anyone
King
else is
Theoden
willing to
in
take-
the Lord of the Rings film?
Oh, I forget his name.
Oh, it's what's his name? Mitch Smith. Matrix.
Many times.
On tape or with your own eyes?
With my own eyes.
He
Try
plays
it, Mark. It's pretty good.
Red Skull.
Possible.
Yeah, it's his name is just
No, it's
escaping
not.
me.
It's not him. Not Hugo Weaving.
Sure.
That's
Jason Inman, you got
Oh.
any guess at this?
It's not a guess. I know it's Bernard Hill.
it's Bernard Hill. Yeah, because he's the guy that got frail.
Yeah, I
also
don't.
know it's Hugo Weaving.
Just obviously like a handful of times at most.
Navarro sitting
I
in the
don't
favorite
remember.
chair.
And that
deservedly
is why
so,
we
but he
failed.
finds himself 2 down to Jason Inman in round number 1. We go to your 7th question.
The category is Marvel Cinematic Universe. And the
Sorry, can we
question is,
love those
according
little
to
JTE
Odin's
heads?
sword,
Yeah, I know.
Where was Mjolnir
Yeah.
forged?
I think I'm going to open with a dear God.
Mhm.
Could you have
Not watch the Thirst Thor
No,
in
there's
a
a lot of
while.
vowels and consonants I'm not familiar with.
I don't watch the
It's
Thor
a
movies that
forgettable
much.
movie.
Yeah,
4, I can count down well though. 3.
You're very good at it.
I didn't even
Still
watch
just
the
a
first 2
forgettable.
when I went to see
Left
Ragnarok.
Who's up? Hector Navarro.
The Heart of a Dying Star.
It's
Wow.
correct.
Great Anthony Hopkins.
It is correct, Jason.
Heart of a Star.
Heart of a star.
Ooh.
Come on. Really?
Come
on.
No.
It's the same location.
We're going to have to go to the judges for a ruling. Okay.
This is gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna say it's round 1. I think he got the Heart of the Star. I think we're gonna accept that answer. I think that is an accepted answer.
Hector could have
He could have
challenged.
No,
challenged.
you don't waste a challenge on one
Hector-
point.
He could have challenged. He chose not to. Now, if that comes to bite him in the back,
You didn't ask for adjectives.
to be seen.
The movie trilogy we're talking about now is The Hobbit.
Your final question is, what is the name
Okay.
of the village that Bard brings Bilbo and the dwarves to in The Desolation of Smaug?
Smaug.
Got to correct you on that.
It's the village on the sea. What's it called?
Really hit that U, or else they will never.
Cantor.
5, 4, 3.
Cancel that.
Sounds Lord of the Rings.
Jason Inman, do you have any adjectives for this one?
Lake Town.
Lake
Town.
Is the correct Lake Town is the answer?
Yep.
That does not have a C in it.
Pondville. Okay. Hector Navarro, you get that too?
Lake Town, baby.
Wow.
Talk about holding out the
Yeah.
syllables.
Yeah.
Hey, excuse me, technically that's wrong, because he said Lake Town, baby, and he wrote it. Okay,
2 more questions in round 1, and we go to the
Heavy
world of the
dudes, the guy.
DCEU, which we know all fans
Imagine
are
if
so
Jason
passionate
Inman
about.
challenged that.
All right, guys. That was Mike, if anybody wanted to know. In Batman v Superman, we see Diana on a plane about to leave Gotham before deciding to go help fight Doomsday. What airline was she using?
That's
An
not
airline?
a fair
It's a
question.
championship, guys.
It's a fair question,
What?
but
Spirit.
Terrible.
Spirit.
Even in round 1.
what is it? It's the one where you can use internet.
4,
Oh, they're not Spirit.
2, 1. Hector Navarro, did you have it?
Ferris Air.
It's not Ferris Air, unfortunately.
Not a bad guess.
Jason Inman?
This is probably completely wrong, but something in my head is telling me Air Turkey.
So close, but we cannot accept it. Turkish Airlines.
Turkish Airlines. Oh.
Air
Turkish
Turkey.
Airlines.
Turkish.
I watch Batman v Superman all the time, and I didn't even know that. God, Chris Liskey, bring your game in round 1.
More question in round 1.
I'd
And
love
this is
to,
going to be a
yeah.
category we're very excited about here, Rachel.
That's
because
very,
we don't know what
very
it could
deep.
be.
So your final category
I don't
is
know,
mixed
guys. What do
bag.
you think about that
Lindsay
question?
Fonseca plays Katie, the girlfriend to what comic book superhero?
Kick-Ass.
Oh.
So we see
I
some heads
believe.
moving. This is a tough mixed bag.
Apparently.
Fitting way
I
to
keep
close
forgetting
out
Kick-Ass is
round
a
1.
comic
Go to
book movie.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hector Navarro.
Who's doing the drawing? Kick-Ass.
Yeah, give him
Well
the
done.
point.
Well done.
He sniffed that one out.
Nice
Jason
drawing, too.
Inman.
Didn't get it.
All right, so Jason Inman could not get that
That's a good point for Navarro.
However,
That's a
he
really
still
good point for
has
Navarro.
a 1-point lead over
I
Hector
also
Navarro.
got that as well.
It's not the end of the game, kids. We don't need to shake hands
Got
just
a long
yet.
way to go.
Whole lot of rounds left because now we move on, Rachel, to round 2.
Navarro ends up losing. He's 1 point behind.
The wheel comes out. These
He
are
could.
all inner Geekdom approved
Let's see
categories. Each competitor is going to get
Let's see how round 2
Let's
treats
see,
him.
yeah.
Round 2 is really where games are won and lost a lot. You know.
So I had Ricky and I have Navarro winning this. So
category. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you are allowed.
at least
Like
give
you
me
did to
this.
yourself if you lose. You should have learned from Team Action. Didn't.
Schnapps is catching up. 5 questions.
I'm worried that
Hector Navarro, you are actually
my
not
streak
winning
is coming
right
to an
now.
end.
And I just wanted to point
Yep.
that out one more time. Jason Inman,
It happens.
you can spin first or you can defer to Navarro.
Hector is the champion, and Hector pulled out that kick-ass reference, so I'm going to let him go first.
He does know who Lindsay Fonseca is, and he is going to spin first.
Just a heads up, Lindsay Fonseca, I had a chance to meet her. She's
I didn't even know who
actor,
she was.
she's a
I
great
just
person,
knew the
she's great.
name
Lindsay Fonseca.
Katie.
Can we pick up that name for you?
Quite the fun.
Alright.
She's great.
Felt like I
That's how
remembered.
I feel like it's Slumdog Millionaire. Like, I met her. I know this.
Hector
That's how.
Navarro has issued the Facebook friend request in the meantime.
Don't do it. No.
Oh
DC
God!
I
movies.
swore that was gonna be.
Hector, these are DC movies that are not currently in the DCEU. Otherwise, we would put the other 2 letters up
Got
there.
it, which we all know is a baloney term, and the actual term, as far as we know, is just DC Films franchise, but we're just going to leave that DCEU.
And I'm looking at the judges.
Yeah.
You do not get a point for that.
Great.
But we wanted to state that for our employers.
That's true.
Thanks for the paycheck.
We know.
Well done.
It's just a game.
You know, Rachel, we're having fun today, but they got to make sure they're paying their rent in
Absolutely.
2018.
Those paychecks got to come in.
It's just a game, Jim Lee. Thank you. So
That
I
was
could spin
great.
again if I wanted to.
That was
You're certainly allowed to spin again, and I don't think DC would have its feelings hurt.
Or would they?
You're going to have to go to a 5 count here. 5, 4, 3.
All right, I'll spin again.
So
I'll
he's
spin
going to spin again. Going to spin again, Rachel.
Ooh,
Spin away
gets
from
fired.
DC.
That's a
What
big
could he land on?
decision.
Because got to remember, opponent's choice and spinner's choice are also
It's
on the
gonna be-
wheel.
What if he gets
He
opponent's
might have spun
choice?
himself into some trouble here if he's not that confident with Lord of the Rings. He lands on opponent's choice.
Ooh.
Coming back
Come on,
around.
stop,
Could be
stop,
spinner's
stop.
choice, Rachel.
Oh.
It is spinner's choice.
Wow!
Wow.
MCU.
He goes DC
Hector
movies.
Navarro.
Prove us all wrong.
I'm going to go with,
I mean, come on.
I heard the category is getting tougher, but I'm going to go with my strength. I'll go with MCU movies. I'll do
Going
that.
with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Now he gets fired.
The MCU guy?
They're like, oh,
Okay,
that's your
Hector.
strength?
Your first question.
Our
in the
strength
world
is
of the
not giving you a
MCU.
paycheck.
And
Kidding.
keep in mind, Jason, stealing is legal in
Correct.
round 2. Your question is, what did Thor demand from the pet store owner when he wandered into his store in Thor?
Some
He
dragon.
didn't have any, but he said he needed a horse.
2 points for Hector
A
Navarro.
horse,
He's in the
that's
lead,
right,
Rachel.
yep. I don't know.
8 to
Again,
7.
I have not watched the
Actually
third
large enough
store
to
in a
ride.
while.
In the film Iron Man 3, what was the name that Tony and Jarvis gave to deploying all of the Iron Man suits?
Sorry, repeat that question.
That's a JT rule, and I certainly can.
What?
In Iron Man 3, what was the name that Tony and Jarvis gave
Tina.
to deploying all of the Iron Man suits?
That's a great question.
The House Party Protocol.
2 more points. This guy knows his MCU.
Yes,
That's why-
that's right. House
Proven
Party
stuff, proven
Protocol.
why he has the
Yeah,
belt.
House Party Protocol.
All right. We move on to your third of 5 questions. In the first Guardians of the Galaxy film, what nickname did Peter give to Rocket as they were being escorted aboard the kiln?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Do I have multiple choice with this? Or
You
no?
certainly do
Porcupine.
have multiple choice, as will Jason.
Okay, let me see here.
And you have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I'll go multiple choice on this.
Multiple choice is available. Is it A, Shirt Tails, B, Davy Crockett, C, Sly Cooper, or D, Ranger Rick?
I feel like it's Ranger Rick.
Well, Sly Cooper came out way after 1988, which when he was abducted. It's the answer is Ranger Rick.
Give the man another point.
Interesting.
That's ridiculous. That is what you call
Keep in mind, he was losing
being
by 1,
smart
and
with
now
your
all of a
answers.
sudden Inman finds himself trailing by how
ridiculous.
much
That's
is the
amazing.
question. 2 points left. In round 2, what is the name of the dimension that Doctor Strange sends Caecilius in order to save the New York Sanctum?
The Dark Dimension.
That is incorrect. Jason, can you steal 2 points?
Is it the mirror dimension?
It is, and that is a monster steal. Wow.
That's the later. Yeah.
Whoa,
Wow.
boy. Seemed like Hector went a little quick on the trigger there, Rachel. And
There's
that
a
might
lot
have-
of dimensions, Mark. So
That's
he
it.
was going through.
4-point swing, and I don't know any of the dimension. In the film Iron Man 2, what does Justin Hammer call the mini-missile he adds to Rhodey's War Machine suit of armor?
I call it the ex-wife.
He sniffed his marker and it gave him 2 points. Range,
What an
2 more
impression.
points. 13-9 for Hector Navarro. So despite that road bump he had with Jason Inman capitalizing on it, Hector Navarro still a 4-point lead. But there's some strength of Inman's on there.
Time for him to spin the wheel.
Get in there, Mr. Picard or John Kirk or whatever you're.
Commander Riker.
There we go. It was on the tip of my tongue. You know he's got to be looking for Star Trek. Did he get it?
Oh, he almost got Star Trek.
So now, Rachel, Jason Inman in kind of the same predicament Hector Navarro is in, where he is clearly known for his love of DC. He's on the DCU, but it's hanging on to Star Trek. Jason, do you want to use your mulligan, or are you going with the DCEU?
Oh, that's dangerous for him.
I think we know what Hector
Take.
wants to do.
Hector Navarro playing head games with Inman. We're going to need an answer. 5.
Let's go.
Oh, there you go. He's
Oh,
good.
wow.
Oh,
All right.
Boom.
David Harbour.
That's smart.
Of Stranger Things fame.
Is this the question?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you.
No, I'm just telling you a fact about my
didn't know.
favorite Netflix
I didn't know.
He was.
Suicide Squad.
David Harbour of Stranger Things makes
Is
an
he in
appearance
Suicide
as a
Squad?
government
Wow.
agent Dexter
In
Tolliver.
Forgot
the
about
first
that.
scene,
Which DCEU film?
Suicide Squad.
2 points for Inman.
Forgot
when
about
they're at
that.
the restaurant.
2 points for Inman.
I hope
It's
they
an
bring it
Oscar-winning movie.
That's Hellboy, sure.
No, but I mean like.
No, Hellboy and Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Okay.
what? All right.
Yeah, let's go crazy.
Let's go full injustice with it.
All right, guys, up to the front of the
Sorry, we
car.
had to nerd out.
I will turn
It
this
is
car
the inner
around,
geekdom.
and nobody goes to Disneyland.
Oh my
In Batman
god.
v Superman, where was the tracker found in Jimmy Olsen's gear?
His backpack.
It was in the film.
Oh, it's film. Yeah, you're right.
The film, like canister,
camera?
I guess. I'm not sure what you would.
His camera.
I would
Yeah.
give that to
Listen,
him.
We're gonna say
It's-
we can accept.
Yeah.
I think
You
we
know
can.
what?
Do I need to challenge
Yeah.
this?
Can I challenge? I feel like I
You
should
can
challenge it.
you can challenge if you want. I'm gonna rule that it's a good guess.
I feel like the internet is telling me I'm stupid if I don't challenge. I'll challenge it.
Okay, Hector's gonna use his challenge,
Yeah.
so we'll be right back with
It's
the answer.
it's a fair challenge, but it's also the question. Like it is in his camera.
All right, we are
More
back. I would
specifically,
like
it's
to thank
in the
Wonder
film
Woman, Cyborg,
canister, which is
Aquaman,
in the
Batman, and
camera.
Flash for cameoing and helping us judge this very tough debate. In the end, we are going to rule that it was the answer we were looking for was his camera film. But at the time, his film was in the camera. He pulled it out of the camera, out of the bag, and that's where he found the tracker. So Jason Justice Inman gets the 2-point ruling after the challenge.
Interesting.
Again,
Hector
yeah,
Navarro
it's just
loses
the
his
wording.
Yeah, 'cause
challenge.
I thought it was the
camera
backpack,
Taught
yeah.
For being a true gamesman. This finds us in a precarious situation now, Rachel, because
It
we
is.
are tied
Ooh,
at 13.
he just
but
lost
Jason
his
Inman still with
challenge.
3 questions
That could be
left
dangerous.
In a universe he knows a little bit about the
Yeah.
DCU. Jason, your next question. What was the name of the Kent's family dog that Jonathan had to go back for during the tornado in Man of Steel?
Crypto.
Hank.
Oh, Hank.
Hank's still in the car.
Gotta know pets' names. That's part of it. The inner geekdom.
Watch him say Freya.
I'm gonna go multiple choice with this one.
Ash.
We can give that to you.
Mango.
Is it A, Hank, B, Shelby, C, Rover, or D, Jake?
I'm pretty certain it's Shelby.
That is incorrect.
No!
Can you
It's
steal
Hank.
it?
Hank's still in the car.
You certainly may. Is it A, Hank, B, Shelby, C, Rover, or D, Jake?
Hank.
We have a broken tie. Hector Navarro back on top.
Interesting.
Aw,
This is
man,
neck and
Inman.
neck.
13.
This is neck and neck.
Jason, you still have 2 questions left in the DCEU.
Great.
And your question is,
Wow.
in Wonder Woman,
You got this, Jason.
what did Samir tell Diana he wanted to do, but because of his race and the war, he became a spy?
He wanted to be an actor.
Inman's got the lead again.
Wow.
Yep, yep.
15 to 14. And your last question.
Oh
We
goodness.
go back to Batman. v
Oh
Superman.
goodness,
Our
goodness,
favorite.
goodness.
The movie that has
Mamacita.
caused no controversy whatsoever. In Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, what real-world talk show host did we see interviewing Holly Hunter's character about Superman?
Oh, what's his name?
Charlie Rose.
2 points for Jason Inman, and he is up 3 as we go into round 3,
Yep.
Rachel, known as the betting round.
Oh, this is a big one. I mean, it's 3 points. You can bet up to 3 points, so we could get back to a tie, or Jason could increase his lead.
That is absolutely correct. What we're going to have you do is, Jason, because you're in the lead, you're going to give that wheel another spin. Whatever category that lands on, you're going to hear questions from that. Before you hear the question, we're going to ask you to write down how many points you're willing to wager from 0 to 3. Keep in mind, you can win those points, but if you get the question wrong, you lose those points. Fire it up, Scotty.
Wow.
Riker. God.
Oh, I'm sorry. And what's it going to land on?
Also, fire it up, Scotty is not even a thing.
Spinner's choice.
Spinner's Choice. Star Trek.
Wow, he
Gotta
can
have
really
it.
put.
Gotta do it.
No, if he goes Lord of the Rings.
Why would he
But I
go to
don't-
the Rings?
Because
He
Hector
knows
doesn't
Going
know
Star
it.
Trek.
He
Hector
doesn't-
doesn't know Star Trek that well.
He doesn't know Lord of the Rings either.
But he doesn't know Star
Lord is
Trek that
Jason.
well.
I'd be remiss if I
Oh.
didn't pick Star Trek.
Gonna go Star Trek.
I thought he did. Never
Shocking,
mind.
given what you're wearing. Please write down how many points you're willing to
Clean out
wager.
his strength of his.
Hector, you already wrote down your points
Oh,
as well. How many points you
But
willing
he
to wager?
spied on my points.
In category.
Now I'm gonna change it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
boy.
think the world knows how many points Jason is guessing. Your question is, what is the name of the ritual the Vulcans undergo to prove themselves purged of all emotion?
Oh, what is it called?
But Hector's right in 2.
No. Why can I not
I want you to say it.
hold this? It's a motion picture.
Okay, Hector's still
Oh,
right.
no.
5 seconds left. 4,
I feel
Star
like
Trek,
I'm an idiot
the
right
motion
now.
picture.
1
feel like
pens
I'm-
down. We're gonna go to Hector first. How many points did you wager?
dose.
He wagered 2, so he was a little confident, and your answer was
Colinar.
Hector Navarro has 2 points, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Jason Justice.
Can Inman take a 4-point lead?
3.
Let's
3,
see.
and did you have Kolinar as well?
It is the Kolinar.
He got
Oh
it.
boy.
All right. 20-16. And,
This speed round is
this the
everything
match
for
that we
Navarro.
came to
This is
see.
gonna, yeah,
Rachel,
this,
after
the speed
3
round's gonna be
rounds, we have a very
interesting.
close game with Jason Inman edging out Hector Navarro 20-16. But Rachel, now we move on to the 4th round where fates can really change in a hurry. That would be the speed round. Luckily, we have the very well-dressed, the overdressed, some might say, Mark Yodi
Oh,
Riley.
he's sharp-dressed, man.
He is a
Oh,
big fan
you
of CZ Top, and he will be
side.
our line judge. So let me explain how the rules work to the competitors. When the first question is asked, you are free to buzz in as soon as I start the question. Once you buzz in,
I know they have
if
to explain the
you
rules, but
are the one
sometimes
with the
when
green
it's this
buzzer,
intensive
you
match,
have
I just want them to
exactly
get
2
to each
seconds
round.
to answer,
This is gonna
or
get
else
intense.
you
Oh my
lose the
goodness.
point.
Yeah, Navarro's
You
do a
lose the
loss.
point, but if you get it wrong, you
This
lose
is
the
gonna be
I
good.
turn away for
Once
5 seconds,
Mark
and
Riley
Inman has
gives me
20
the
points.
go-ahead,
Holy
you
crap.
say the competitor's name, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. If you don't have it by that last I in Mississippi, then you're going to lose a point. Rachel Cushing will be administering the questions first.
All right, boys, here we go. Who
Jeez.
voices the Joker in 2017's The Lego Batman movie?
Zach
Mark
Galifianakis.
Give him a point.
Oh, wait.
I was waiting
I didn't
for
hear the
in.
question. I just heard Zach.
Over Hector
Oh,
Navarro.
it was the voice of the Joker
You go to your next
in
round.
Lego Batman.
I thought
Who
they were
played
saying
Dr. McCoy
the
in Star Trek The Motion
oven.
Picture?
Jason Inman.
Oh.
DeForest Kelly.
Another point for
Quick
Inman.
on the draw.
Quick on the buzzer, and he knows how to answer questions fast.
Yeah, that was bad.
Who played Deadshot in Suicide Squad?
Hector
Will Smith.
Navarro.
Big Willie style. Will Smith.
That is
Ooh.
correct. 22-17.
Come on,
Your
Inman.
4th question out of 5 in the speed round. C-3PO is fluent in how many languages?
6. 6 million. Well, 6
I have
million.
a guess. but
Although
I'm not-
technically it's 7 million in Force Awakens, but they don't say that.
3, 2, 1. Nobody's buzzing in. Mark Riley.
He's fluent in 6 million forms of
That's what I
Give
thought
him
it
a
was.
hand, Mark
Yep.
Riley, everybody.
Yep. 6 billion. Or
Million.
Mark Riley had his time to
I
shine.
did not want to risk the point.
All
I
right, we
would've
have
said
a
2 billion.
Shut your
5-point game, and we have 1 question left in the speed round. Your question is, in 2002's Spider-Man, who drops Peter off at the wrestling event? Hector Navarro.
Uncle Ben, played by Cliff Robertson.
He is correct, and he has solidified a nearly 4-point deficit as we head into the final round of the Inner Geekdom Championship.
This is going to be a crazy final round.
Jason
Oh,
Hector
man.
Navarro in round 5, the last round before somebody gets that beautifully gorgeous belt that I would love to polish one day. You guys are each going to give us 3 numbers that range from 1 to 17. Each one of those numbers corresponds to a category up here at our answer desk. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. The next one, 3 points. The final one, 5 points. Jason, you're going to give us your numbers first because you have the 4-point lead.
I would like 17, 01, and 09 for Star Trek 2009.
He still manages to pull out Star Trek numbers.
Every
Hector
I'm
Navarro,
so
what are
nervous
your
right
3 numbers,
now.
sir?
15 for the first appearance of Spider-Man in Amazing Fantasy.
This is
4
getting
for Fantastic
real.
Four.
Oh my goodness.
And 10, because there are 10. I don't know, man. What
Commandments.
Commandments? Is that what you just said?
10 gooses a clucking. 5 golden rings. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hector Navarro, you
Hey.
find yourself in a 4-point hole and trying to
It's true.
avoid a TKO. So you're going to have your question first. You picked number 15. Rachel's going to tell you what the category is.
It is movie release dates.
Movie release dates?
Knew that was coming.
Scott, get back in the closet.
You are not allowed to make that joke.
The spirit of Scott Mance coming in here.
The ghost of Christmas past.
I love you, buddy.
Mance.
All right, Hector, for 2 points. What year saw the release of Superman with Christopher
76?
77.
1978.
1970.
Or 79, no.
It's 78. Yeah.
That is
9.
correct.
All right.
Oh, it's 8. Yeah.
No, it's 78. Why am I... Ugh. This is what happened.
It's the year after
I-
Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 78. I said that first, so I would have gotten
All
it right
for
because
your
I said
3-point
78 first.
question, what villain insists that he is burdened with glorious purpose?
Loki.
Dear God, Rachel.
Lokai.
Good ball.
Wow.
Suspense.
Good ball.
TKO
Come on,
is
Jason.
1, and now
Jason
we go to
Justice
Jason
Inman.
Inman. Jason, you selected the last category you possibly could have, 17. And for your fortune, that is going to correspond to a little film franchise known as Star Trek.
Oh,
Of course.
nail in the coffin.
No, that's
Come
bad.
on,
It's 2
Jason.
point for Star
Well,
Trek.
it's
You want that
only
as your
a
5.
2-pointer.
What was the name of Khan's ship in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan?
The
Reliant.
SS Botany Bay.
Did you guys think he wasn't going to get
No
it? Yes, that is
hesitation.
2 points.
Oh, wait. No, yeah, okay.
24 to 23, and now it bounces back
I
to
would have
Hector
said
Navarro,
Reliant, and I
Hector
would
Navarro,
challenge
Rachel,
because
has to hit
the
this. This is
Reliant
his
is the
5-point
ship he
question. If
uses
he
throughout the
misses,
film.
Jason
Botany Bay
Justice
is the
Inman will
his
finally
ship
get
in
the
Star
belt
Trek,
that
but
he has longed for. But Ashley
regardless.
Robinson is sick of hearing about how much he wants it. The universe. Will it lean towards Jason Inman, or will Hector Navarro retain the belt? It could come down to this 5-point question.
Here it
Hector
goes.
chose number 10, which is the category of Indiana Jones.
Because that was the age of short round.
Ooh,
I did that on
I love
purpose. Okay.
I see.
I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's.
That's not the
I
question.
think he was younger than 10,
To stay in the
honestly.
game, Hector, your question is, which Indiana Jones film took place in the year 1936?
That would be Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders, yep, you're right.
Indiana
Temple
Jones and the
takes
Temple of
place in
Doom.
35.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Jason.
He's the freaking champ. Oh, yes. Finally.
That's the first time they didn't cut to Christian.
He's not there.
I mean, oh, you're right. Duh. That was, wow.
Jason Inman finally getting the
Wow.
belt.
There we go.
You gotta feel for Hector
Give him
Navarro.
credit. The man wanted that belt since last year.
I just got 2 wrong in a row.
Aww.
Jason Inman's wanted this for so long. It's only
Aw,
fitting
that
that
was-
one of the
that's
shining
sweet.
stars of this
One more
tournament
loss and I
gets
have to
feel the belt, finally
apologize.
gets to caress it around his
Yeah.
belly button.
Hector
Damn
has
it.
played a hell of a game, and he's
Sam
held that belt for a
Whitworth's gonna
while,
make
but it
that
was time
true
for a new
next-
Intergeekdom
next
champion.
Navarro with Towers are right here.
Jason has been
I
saying
think
Calling
he
it.
might.
the
He
inaugural
might.
match
I
that
don't-
he wanted in and that he could do it,
I
and he did it.
It's such an exciting match, too. I mean, the crowd gave them both a standing ovation afterwards because there's so many twists and turns, and when you have 5 rounds, Jason Inman would just, once he was able to get that lead, he was able to stay enough ahead of Hector. Hector would throw his best haymaker, maybe climb just a point above him, but Jason always had an answer. He ended up getting the belt because of it.
And he played smart. He
Oh,
didn't
boy.
go for the buzzers when
Damn.
he wasn't sure what the answer was, and he had a great wheel round, and he held that
Damn,
lead
damn,
all the
damn.
way to the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, your new Inner Geekdom Movie Trivia Schmoedown
Outfit changed by Emma.
Yeah, I was gonna
Price?
say.
What is she planning?
Justice Inman.
Something's
Oh,
happening
now
next
she's just
video.
interviewing.
It is so great to hear that. This has been a year coming.
It has.
The last time I was here, I said it was going to be Destiny, and
Yep.
look, here it happened. But
You're-
first off, sorry to interrupt you, I really want to congratulate you on winning the first ever managers tourney.
That is correct, the
Yeah.
Managers Bowl.
So if you're looking for some fresh talent, I'm just saying, I know somebody who just won the Inner Geekdom
All
Championship.
right, well, we'll have
Ooh.
to have some
Ooh.
conversations. Now, obviously, Jason Inman, this has been quite a journey
Yeah.
for you to get to this belt. You want to fill the people in on some of the rigorous steps it took for you to get to this point.
Well, I first off, I had to defeat you in the very first match, and then I had to defeat Rachel in a 4-way because, to be honest with you, I'm sorry, Jay Washington, I love you, but I wasn't worried about you.
Dang.
It was all Rachel, and that's and then I came here to the championship. I hunkered down. I studied.
I mean, he's
I
not.
forced myself to watch every Harry Potter movie, and it paid off because the questions just started coming, or the answers started coming, and I was able to knock it out by focusing. But I gotta say, Hector had a hell of a tough last question, so I gotta give mad respect to him because, to be honest with you, I did not know the answer to it either. I did not know it was Raiders. I thought it was Temple of Doom as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is the true mark of a classy competitor, as you have proved yourself to be time and time
you.
again, Jason Inman, giving all due reverence to your opponent.
When Jacob interviewed Inman, he's a true professional.
A little bit of an arch nemesis. Not,
Something I
not,
gotta
not
say.
as much as it has been for Robert Meyer
I have to admit, I was a little mean to him before the match, but because I
Sure.
needed that confidence to come
That
out there
interview
because
was great.
Hector has defended this belt
Yeah, he was great.
twice now.
Jacob's
numerous
Jason's
times.
a great
I
guy.
couldn't slack on this match.
He
I
is
knew I had
awesome.
to study. I could not walk out with my knowledge, but everything in this match just seemed to like I've said for every match, it's destiny. It was destiny. I told myself that when I got to this championship, I was going to dress up like Riker, like everybody told me to do on the internet. Well, here it is as a tribute to my lovely teammate Scott Mance, because Team Trek's not going anywhere. And then getting the Man of Steel Kansas question. Everything about this Inner Geekdom Championship said that the destiny was me getting this belt, and it happened. I'm stuttering because I'm so excited.
The stars definitely aligned. All of the odds were in your favor. But I have to say, I think that the Inner Geekdom Championship continues to be one of the most supportive groups in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. I
Agreed.
mean, you know, when you have competitors like Rachel Cushing out there, you know, cheering for you, there's no bad blood between competitors here.
because Geekdom is all about like finding
Except
our
for
tribe
two.
together, and that's kind of
Except
what
for
the
Robert.
Schmoedown is doing, and like it's something that you do at the Schmoedown so well about like interviewing all the guests. It's about bringing people together, whether that's through like Geekdom or movie trivia or everything. And I now finally got the justice to be the champion and the hero of the Inner Geekdom League to make sure that keeps continuing.
Jason Inman, tell me, are there any other competitors in the Inner Geekdom League who you would like to see in your hopefully long reign of defending this belt?
Long, thank you.
Rachel
Hopefully,
Cushing.
I want to face off against Sam Witwer. Now I know he's in a Star Wars league, but he is a Star Trek nerd to the max, and we've been having some Twitter battles back and forth. I want to face off with him in a Star
Yes,
Trek
they
Twitter
Schmoedown, like the
wars.
first Star Trek Schmoedown of all. And then also, I want to face off against Robert Meyer Burnett. But Robert Meyer Burnett, before you can get a chance at this belt, you've got to beat a tournament of your own because you denied me my shot, so I'm going to deny yours first. So win a battle.
Any idea?
Oh,
I'm here
What?
to tell you that I'm gonna take you out. It is on!
Who is that guy?
Who? What? What's happening?
I don't even know who that is.
I don't. Yeah. Who is?
I don't
who's
even.
that guy?
I literally don't even know.
Who
his
is
name.
that guy?
Okay. Well.
He scuffed my belt. That
Oh
asshole.
man! Come on, he just got this
I
belt.
just got it, man.
Well, anyway.
He's not gonna see it long. I don't even, who is that stranger?
I have no
Did they
idea.
let him-
Who was that
I
guy?
thought we had
Are you
enough
okay?
I feel
with
like
Tom
you should know
Jagnino
who
running
that
around
is,
here all the
just
time.
given our
No,
I know.
I'm good.
Okay,
internet
good, good.
sphere, but
I can
I
deal with that
can't
kind of
quite
stuff.
pull it
Well,
right.
Was that just a
Congratulations
guy?
again to Jason Inman, and we look forward to whatever the future of Inner Geekdom holds for our current champion.
No matter what, I'll make it so.
And we are back with Hector Navarro. Hector.
Hi. Hey, Emma. What's up?
Someone finally took you down, man.
I know, I feel lighter. Oh, I'm not carrying this big. I
mean, it is a very heavy belt. I've held the Inner Geekdom belt before,
It's
and of
super
all
heavy.
the belts, it like
I think it's made of adamantium.
I think so.
Or
Yeah.
vibranium.
Mm-hmm.
Or anthem
Or
metal.
mithril.
Ooh, those are
So
all
mithril's
the nerd
lightweight.
metals. That's
Like,
true.
That's
yeah.
very specifically
yeah,
lightweight. Well,
yeah. Or
you know,
uru metal.
Ooh, metal. Hector, you listen. You had a great run, buddy.
Yeah, man, that was a fun match. That was a good match.
Yeah.
There's some good questions in there. And Inman had that advantage with that Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter stuff.
For sure,
Which
yeah.
I was like, should I rewatch all these movies before this? And I went, it's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's
but,
a lot.
You know,
You know
I own
what
them
it
all.
is?
I got to rewatch them.
You know what it is, Hector? It's Jason Inman came in hungry. He's been wanting this belt
Oh, yeah.
for a long time.
It's true.
You've been holding it
I was just
basically
coasting.
the whole time
I
that
was
you've
just
been
coasting.
wanting it. And
But you know what I feel like? I feel like I'm Barry Allen, and I finally perished in Crisis on Infinite Earths. And the lineage has been passed on to young Wally West, who's now going to graduate from Kid Flash to Flash.
Oh.
Or you know who I feel like?
Who do you feel
I
like?
feel like Hal Jordan, who's got some white in his sides of his hairs.
Sure.
And then I go evil crazy like Parallax, and I destroy Coast City.
Please don't actually go
Don't do
evil
that.
crazy. Yeah,
and
we
then
had Ken
young
Knapsack do
Kyle
that recently.
Rayner
I can't
comes up,
handle
and
it.
Kyle Rayner is. You know who I feel like?
Who do you feel like?
I feel like Dick Grayson.
Yes.
As Nightwing when I'm doing my own thing.
Right.
And now Tim Drake has discovered, and I'll say Jason's Tim Drake,
Right.
has discovered the secret identity of Batman. He's like, you should have a
Yo,
Robin.
I
So now
should be
he's Robin. Yeah.
I like that. I
Or
like
you know
that,
who else I
Hector.
feel like?
That's a, yes.
I'm gonna stop in just a
Okay,
minute.
that's a good analogy though.
Mhm.
Well, Hector, you played a
What
hell of a
was
game out
that?
there.
What was that analogy,
defended the belt
Hector?
previously.
I had some
What
good
was
pulls.
those 5
I missed a
analogies?
bunch of ones, some obvious ones. Mirror Universe. Oh, I was
That's
thinking
okay.
at the end of the movie.
It's all right.
Doesn't
It's
sound
okay.
like he's retiring though.
All is forgiven.
No,
and I
not at
certainly
all.
hope this won't be the last time that we see
My
you
prediction
in
was
the
wrong.
Geekdom
I
Weekend
apologize.
Schmoedown.
No, I don't think so. But I think
Sigh,
I'm going
Evan.
to retire to watch 6 Middle-earth movies and what is it now? 8 Harry Potter films?
Yeah,
7,
yep,
8,
8.
9, including Fantastic Beasts and Where to
9,
Find Them.
including Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Do I have to watch that one again? I'm not going to watch that one again.
Yeah, I
I'll
would
watch the
pass.
other.
I'd
Yeah,
pass
I'll
on
watch
that
the
one.
8 of them.
Yeah, just read the Wikipedia.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
I
Well,
know.
my condolences, Hector.
Yeah.
But I know we have not seen the last of you, and
I know.
will let you
can
get
I
out
can
of
I
here.
fight you in a match? Can we fight in a match?
Yeah, we can fight in a match.
I want to take you on. I want to take Jay Washington on.
Okay.
I feel like that would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Those are you guys are good dudes.
like
And
that.
again, congratulations on your win today.
Well, thank you.
Dang.
It feels good. It feels really
M5
good.
manager.
Yep, I am.
Yeah.
Well, Hector, I will let you get to your Lord of the Rings / Harry Potter marathon.
Cool.
Now back to you, Christian and Mark.
Look, where is Brienne, okay?
You know what? I don't know. But I'm
Stacey,
huge.
I lost the manager ball.
I know you did.
I lost to somebody who never
I
had
know you
a
did.
person to manage.
But I'm
No, Brienne, listen, boy,
No,
you don't get the
outta
fuck up
here.
out of here.
Damn.
See?
You know what? Don't think about any of that, okay? I was
What am I
here
supposed
for
to
you.
do?
You know
What
what?
am I supposed
We
to
just
think
have
about?
to keep working
We
hard.
keep working on. Where have you been?
I've been making my decision, and I've finally decided. Jay, you've been dismissed. Stacey, I love you and I support you, and I want you to come with me.
Wait a minute. What?
Whoa.
No.
Wait. What?
You've made your decision, and I support it, and I will support you through all of this. And bye.
Wait a minute. What?
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 Brienne, Miss Movies, Brienne.
I'm completely confused.
Brienne, why did you leave the Misfits?
Listen, Emma, I'm not going to be answering any of your questions, at least not now. Maybe
Not
next
now, next season. Does that mean you're coming back? Brienne, what's going on with you? What's the plan for the future of the Misfits? Brienne? Brienne!
Emma, I told you I'm not answering your questions. At least not now. Okay?
Whole chain of events here, Mark. Everything that has gone
The tease is on Twitter. The tease was on Twitter.
You've got Emma Fife winning the manager bowl.
What?
She has signed Mark and Drake.
I'm kind of
leaving the
that
Lions
one.
Den. And then you have
Am I supposed
this
to-
movie, Brienne Chandler. She makes her appearance.
So is 6 degrees now gone? Oh no.
Yeah.
She has now left.
Rippy dippy.
Brienne's part of the
Crazy
league.
silliness. I've been sitting at the desk for a lot of this. What else does Santa have in his stocking if that's the holiday you celebrate?
Well, that's everything. That is everything, guys, for video number 1. Make sure you check out video number 2 because
Oh
there are
my
some big ones. And the match that
Wow.
will start
Just
will be
wow.
the Iron Man match for the Star Wars Championship. The challenger, Sam Whitmer versus
My dog's like,
what's Ted Knapsack. And then the team title match, the Patriots
You
versus
okay?
Above the Line in video 2. You got to click it. So comment, share, like, do everything you have to do on this video here. And join the movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. Go ahead and do that. Listen to the Schmoedown. Do the whole damn thing, and we'll catch you
With
in
the
video 2.
menorah.
Hey.
Is this how you're going to be tri-casting the entire time?
It's live.
Just looks like you could use a little training. You seem a little green on the TriCaster. I feel like maybe a class or two.
I've done a lot of these. I think I'm
Just
okay.
like an apprenticeship, you could get a better feel. You're really supposed to be one with you.
Do you want me to teach you? I mean, I think I've used this more than you have.
I have many years of experience.
Do you now?
I thought they were going to be a team.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God,
Wow.
guys.
Wow.
There's a lot to take in here.
Wow.
We'll see. We'll just start off with what we just saw right then and there. Obviously, we have now Brienne, Miss Movies. She has officially left the Misfits after Jay Washington took the L in the Managers Bowl, and it appears as if she may or may not be joining Mike Kalinowski. Stacey Howard also turns her back against Miss Movies as well. There's so much going on just based off of that. The idea, prospect of one of your favorite competitors, Matt, Mike Kalinowski, joining up with Miss Movies.
I think it's the reverse. I think Brienne is joining the league with Mike Kalinowski, which never thought that was going to happen, but I am really interested. Mostly just down to the fact that if she is in the league, she might be able to play for DC Movie News. They might be able to
Remember
switch
Adam
people out,
Gertler,
which means think of the entrances that Mike Kalinowski and Brian Chandler can do together. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Like
Matt is officially excited. I
this
think
is great.
Yeah.
Brienne's great. I love Brienne. I love Mike. They're working together now. This is great. I feel bad for Stacey and Jay, but this is great.
someone who I do feel bad for
Oh
is
yeah. Let's just get
Robert Meyer Burnett. I think we have officially seen his arc come to an end, potentially in the Schmoedown. Chris, you saw his demise. You also saw Ricky Hayberg's demise as well. Definitely not the greatest part one of Spectacular for you. Do you have a mini rant to go on?
What the actual fuck did I just fucking watch? Ricky got slaughtered, and look, Robert Meyer Burnett, are you fucking kidding me? He got fucking betrayed! He got betrayed! Fuck the Lions! I'm fucking happy! I am so happy! So fucking happy! I don't have to root for them anymore, fuck yes! And he will be back! So don't you dare say this is fucking the last what? What did you just fucking say? The end of his fucking arc? Fuck you! Noah's Ark ain't going nowhere! Okay? He's gonna be good next year. He will reign supreme. You mark my words, Eben. Mark my words. I don't know what I just fucking watched.
Well, there goes our advertiser-friendly video.
Wait, we had an advertisement? Great. Also, we need to hit on to the Managers Bowl. Emma beat Tom Dagnino. Tom Dagnino is having a rough day as well, losing Mark Andraco, which eventually lost Robert Burnett. What were your thoughts on the Manager Bowl, Chris Clark, as you take your sip of
Maybe
water?
you shouldn't go to Clark first.
Let's keep him going.
Just one word. Sigh.
I think nothing much.
Do you share the same emotions as Chris does, or are you happy about Emma Fife winning?
I mean, listen, I like Emma. She's great. I'm mad that Tom didn't win, but you know what? Here's the thing. One, Tom beat Jay, so Tom can hold over that he beat him. Also, he lost by 2 or 3 points to Emma. Everyone stopped poo-pooing on Tom Dagnino. He killed it in that match. Give him that. He killed it.
He did all right.
The Manager's Bowl was one of the funniest things I have watched in relation to the Schmoedown.
Yeah, I
That
agree.
was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ricky scored, I think, his highest point average. I mean, it took him 3 rounds, but hey, give him credit there. Everyone gets a participation medal, I guess.
All right, and then we also have to move on and talk about
Inner Geekdom.
The Inner Geekdom, but really going on the Manager Ball. No surprise. I'm really curious to see what Emma Fife is building, and which will be revealed at the end of Spectacular. We have 2 more flipping videos to get through.
Well,
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm interested just because now she's got Mark Draco. It's going to be like, hey, Mark and Draco gets a title shot. What if she... Because I'm not sure what the specific rules in Thad's contract were, but
people are
what
speculating.
if Emma uses it on herself to get a shot at Jason Inman's Inner Geekdom belt?
Right, people are speculating that there are 7 videos, 7 matches. I don't think that's true, but there is speculation of that. Who knows? But moving on to the
I hope not.
Moving
It's
on to the
already
Inner Geekdom, we just had Hector Navarro versus Jason Inman. Really well fought. Inman won. I'm not a big surprise there. Even Navarro said, I should have studied more. I should have known more of the answers. Look, it was a fun match to watch. I definitely enjoyed it. Clark, Robert wasn't there, obviously, but you still had fun with the match, right?
Oh, it was great. The Pipsqueak lost, but Jason Inman won. Look, it is what it is. The match came kind of... Look, all my streaks that I had in a row came to a close with this fucking video. I got Ricky wrong. I got Navarro wrong. If I sweep this entire Spectacular with wrong answers, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. But look...
Curse may be back.
It looks like it. But look. This match was great. I mean, there's really... We're going to get into it in the summit. I'm going to be repeating myself in the summit. But this match with Navarro was great. He was still kind of shaky, Navarro was. But the match was still solid. It was fun. And Jason Inman, I can't wait to see more. And hopefully he gets that match with Robert that we need. We just need that match.
Rob's going to win.
All right. Matt, quick cool thoughts. Inman.
It was a great Inner Geekdom match. Listen, we talk about this all the time to Schmoedown. You just have your off games. He even said it himself. You should study a little bit more. What can you do? Hector's not going anywhere. I'm happy Jason won the belt because he's won it in Inner Geekdom last year. Wasn't allowed. So this year he got the belt, and so I'm happy for him. I'm interested to see who the first person he faces. But,
all right,
right now, great match.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for part 1. What a crazy way to this could be its own pay-per-view event. But Chris Clark, where can the people find you ranting on Twitter?
You can find me... I don't even know anymore. You can find me on... Yeah, I don't even know where you can
just
find
look
me.
in the description.
You look in the description.
You know what?
It's at Chris.
It's at Chris Clark 8788. Those numbers mean something. I don't remember what the fuck they mean, but yeah. Oh, you can find me on YouTube at No Man's Land Entertainment, and in part 2, bada bing bada boo.
Matthew Kearns, where can the good people find you?
You guys can find me at Kearns_Matt on YouTube and hosting the Movie Fandom Show and Wrestling Wrestle right here on Take 3.
Yeah, for sure. You guys can find me at EvanDeGraff15 on the tweeters and hosting the next 2 parts of the Schmoedown Spectacular Reaction. It has so far been insane. I didn't think this many emotions, even in the first part, would come through. And also, shout out to Chris Dolman. Don't know who he is, but shout out to him. Seems like a pretty cool dude. And that's it for Matthew Kearns. For Chris Clark, I'm Evan DeGraff. Take care.